name. I've got the generic. So here we go.
Leading off for the Athletics, the designated hitter, Frank
Big hurt. Trying to get us hurting the baseball out here from the opponent. Swing late, be great. Get down ball. Need Frank Thomas hits, and we're going to get him. Joey Smith, Nathan Good. What's up, guys? Hope you're both doing tremendously on this Friday night going into Saturday morning. If we get 100,000 likes, we're going to do a big pack opening. I'm even going to buy the big vault pack if we get 100,000 likes. So if you're not tapping, you're napping. Be sure to follow up. Tap, tap, tap. Joey, what's your weekend plans looking like, sir? Getting opposite field hits here. Hit machine. Big Joe, how are you, friend? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
batting third, the second baseman,
Brian Dozier.
Dozier.
Oh, I thought I was going to crush that one. Felt like I waited long enough, but that was early. So it was pretty far inside that slurve.
Ball.
Probably going to the Mets game in Pittsburgh. How long have I been playing? Today or like throughout my life? Because today we just started.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh, too bad that didn't go down the line. In general, I started playing MLB The Show in MLB 19. I've played video games since the early 80s. We had a Pong system and an Atari system in my house. So, 40 plus years of gaming. Hey, Holy, you're up early, man. What's up? Or maybe you're up late. What's up, Holy Fifle? Good to see you. And that fastball got me. Dang it. Can't sleep tonight. Sometimes you just can't rest, right? Any fun plans for the rest of the day, Holy? James Wood laying the wood, and we'll get a double. Get us in front. Been up for 3. Oh, man, you have been up early.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13.
What'd you think of the NHL draft
Rosario.
so far, Holy Five-Hole? Anybody else that's an NHL fan? Hey, it was fight night tonight. You should have came in. We had Coffin Wars earlier, Keegan. We are multi-streaming, as per usual. I just don't have my chats showing on the purple side. Sister's home from college, coming over to the house for steaks. Oh, very nice. What's she majoring in? Hey, Dark Spectre, good to see you.
0-1.
Got to see you a little earlier, and you're here for the night shift.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Let's see. Hey, Connor, thanks for
1 ball,
the
2 strikes.
thanks for the rose. How's your day been, Connor? Let's see, Maddox, what's up, bud? How are you doing today? Out of the vault, you pulled 2 Trey Turners. That's about as good as it gets out of the vault. I'll buy one of those vault packs if we get 100,000 likes. Connor, I'm excellent. Yeah, thanks for asking. Any fun weekend plans, Connor? Hockey draft was good. Not the best class. You like Chicago's pick. Could you give me a breakdown on the Sharks' second overall selection? Misa, whatever his name is. I think it's Michael Misa. Because I don't know anything about him. I knew we were going to get celebrating last time. Late swing.
0-2 is the count.
Just held up. You're umping a game Sunday. You looking forward to it? Going to have the birthday family dinner later today. Big get together, Dark Spectre, or more of a small gathering? Oh, I was looking for the 4th team. Did I get enough of it? We did. It's over their heads. This could play 2. It's misplayed by the outfielder. Gonna try to get to 3rd. I think I'm cooked. Not used to the dimensions here, but we got 4 there to start. Small gathering. That's all good. Hey, what's up, Mike? How's everything on your Texas trip? All right, there's the buddies. Hope you guys will all cross-marinate. Let's see. Playoffs are tomorrow. So what are your playoffs? Your baseball playoffs, Sunshine? Joey, thanks for all the likes. Let's see, another day. Another attempt to turn Donnie into a Kings fan. Well, how did you guys do in the draft? MB85, how are you, MB?
Batting second, The second baseman.
Your baseball playoffs. Are you going to be in the starting lineup? Are you going to be pitching? What's your anticipation for these playoff games, friend? Got the Adley card today. You don't know how you've been making so many stubs lately. So, guys, not only will we do a pack opening, we'll do a vault opening on 100,000 likes TikTokers. So, please follow, please share, please like. Help us get there. And we're doing a 2-hour timer. So, there you go. Hey, what's up, Jace? How's your day been?
Batting third. The designated
Probably
hitter,
pitching or catching tomorrow.
Williams.
So you traded back. So look at the guy they wanted in the front office. You believe got an additional second-round pick on the trade back. All right. Here's Pedro. It's Pedro versus Pedro, but I have the gold Pedro. He's got the diamond Pedro. Do I play followers? No. Maybe subscribers on like a subscriber day if you wanted to subscribe. That's like $2.99 to step up to sub levels.
0-1's the count.
Ortiz swinging
No
through.
balls, 2 strikes.
Don't want to surrender to the 4 runs we just scored.
Ball 1.
El Paso's pretty cool. Drove past the Padres AAA stadium. Are you going to go see the Alamo and that type of thing, Mike, or no? Mike's on Lone Star State vacation right now. If you're not tapping, you're napping. Yeah, Joey knows, right? I think Joey may have coined that phrase. Thanks, Joey, for the likes. The more we can bank now, the easier it is later. Daniel Freak's likes are not guaranteed to go up in value, but they've never gone down. Runs, thanks for following. Ooh, nearly out of the yard.
Batting none.
But nearly doesn't get us a run. Here's Gary Carter. Texas is big, Mike's letting us know. You don't say. Thought that was slurve working in, and I was going to really barrel it up. All right, type 1 in the chat if you're ready for the question of the day. If you're not ready, oh well.
Nope.
Joey's ready and John's ready. Maddox is ready. We need 2 more to ready up. Oh, underneath that one. You'll be visiting the depository and the spot where John Kennedy was shot for Mike. Runce is ready. You should... I don't know. You should
Leading off for the Diablo.
maybe make your case as to why you should have your Xbox back if you're serious. Type out a letter. Don't be inflammatory. Don't be insulting. Maybe your dad thought you did something wrong and you deserve to be punished without some console time. We're number 1 away in chat from question of the day. Somebody else type 1.
Did he go?
Hey, K Maroney, type 1 in the chat, like the other buddies did. That's a good swing. 5th floor is open tours, spot below where Lee Harvey would have been at. Right, Cameroni got it there. All right, would you rather go to a live theater event or go to a movie? That's our question of the day. So live theater or go see a movie. Hey, what's up, Libby? How are you from? Looking into the grassy area, investigative journalism for Mike.
Batting 7.
Joey Smith's going to the live. Cameroni's going to the movie. Let's see. John Smith's going movie. Movie 100%. I think I'm taking movie too. I don't think I'm cultured enough to enjoy live theater as much. Hey, what's up, Thundercat? I have a lot of packs, not as many as we had previously, but if we hit the 100,000 tonight, Libby, I will splurge 100,000 stubs on the vault pack. So we'll open all the packs and the vault pack if we get there. Cam, thanks for following. Who's your favorite baseball team, Cam? Comedy show could count. I mean, it wasn't part of the question, but I'm assuming you would take a comedy show over a live movie then. Does theater count musicals in your mind? Yeah, it did. But I didn't really think about it at depth.
1-1.
Time to get to tapping. Exactly. We are multi-streaming. We're on TikTok Red and Purple, as per usual.
Nope.
Mike wants to see Hamilton in person. Yeah, I've heard great things about it.
3.
He wants to see it on Broadway.
Batting ninth, the
This
center fielder,
Mike plays games.
Chris Taylor.
Here's Chris Taylor.
Hey! 0-1.
All right, we'll get the out.
Leading off for the A's, the center fielder, Robert Hassel.
We are now working on the White Sox. Only need Frank Thomas hits, so
0-1's the
Frank's the
count.
only one that's still in the lineup to finish up the White Sox grind for Benintendi. And we're using the Washington Nationals to try to accumulate more packs. I got Nationals, Marlins, and Brewers left on the Color Storm chase.
The batter number 2.
Get ready for the
second
drive
baseman,
back, and you'll be
Brian
back here.
Dozier.
All right. We'll be waiting for you, Mike.
Hey!
Devers card's on real. You're hitting like 700 with
0-1.
them. Zorro, I'm good. What you up to, man?
Hey! 0-2.
Out early on that circle change. Don't know why I thought it was
The left
coming in
fielder,
faster.
number 29, James.
This James Wood card has a massive PCI here against the right-handed Pedro Martinez. Just let it travel too far. Alright, so we got 4 in that top inning. Trying to add on. My opponent, of course, trying to climb back in. We're both pitching Pedro, but I'm using the gold Pedro for the Nationals theme team boost. Because, of course, Pedro was an expo in his youth. Pedro Martinez. As opposed to, like, Pedro Guerrero or somebody.
Now
Who would be a
batting
really
second
nice
baseman,
legend in the
Brian
game.
Dozier.
Ball, that's
Can't believe he
out.
didn't swing. Like, I thought that was a nice pitch to induce him to offer up.
Hey!
Alright, so the draft is done. NBA draft is done. NHL draft is done. I'm ready for some football. Who's everyone's favorite football team? College or pros? My favorite's the Seahawks. Second favorite would be the Sooners. Yeah, we're online, Thundercat. Sadly, the Giants for Joey Smith. Z-Dog's here. What's up, Z-Dog? And that's bye-bye baseball. Bernie got all of it. Into the dirt for Bernie Sanders. Cowboys for John Smith.
Ball, that's outside.
See, you don't know how you win these games with these team teams.
1-1.
Well, the rating dropped a bit, Libby, for what it's worth. Favorite food's a tough one, man. I've been on a vegetarian diet for many years, so I don't know, man. Used to like having like a good steak, but haven't had one in ages. I enjoy the Impossible hamburgers and Beyond Meats. It's a pretty good substitute for ground beef, and definitely has some protein to it. It's way better than like the old like Morningstar and other ones that they had. Now, I didn't say I went vegan, so vegetarian and vegan are different. I want to be sure that we clarify. I still have some milk occasionally, but mostly to consume less cholesterol. This guy keeps gobbling down the cholesterol here, left and right. Let's see, CD and Cold, what's up, buddy? The Just eggs are phenomenal, says Alec. Alec, did you go to the Giants game today? I thought you were going. I may have misremembered. Maybe you're going this weekend. Mike knows. Mike's been watching me all this time.
Foul ball.
Let's see. D, thanks for following. James, what's up, buddy? Welcome back to chat. Cold, you already followed. But Cold, D, CD, who do you guys root for as baseball fans? Stacey, welcome in. So you went on Wednesday. Okay, now they're out to Chicago. Padre fan for Cold.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop,
Angels got a beating from the
CJ
Nationals today.
Abrams.
Michael the OG. What's up, Michael? CJ Abrams, pretty nice swing. And it's going to get dropped by the right fielder. Bopped himself into the wall. What's happening, Buck? How's your day going? I see Bryson and Hoops. Thanks for jumping in, guys. 100,000 and I will buy the vault pack. I'm going to buy one of them. I may get you guys tomorrow to keep tapping as well. But one vault pack plus all the packs I have if we get the 100,000 likes. Add a little extra time. Everybody that follows adds time. If you guys, subscribe or send gifts, it adds time. It's a follower-thon over on TikTok side. Yeah, Sunny Gray's been playing pretty well, right? Sunny Gray's having a nice career. Jack, thanks for following. How are you, Jack? You're playing Call of Duty. Do you play MLB The Show? Hey, thanks, Cold. Yeah, there's no raging or nonsense here. 8-2. What's Sunny Gray's earn run average? Yeah, Jack, I'm doing well. That's a lot of runs to let in. A's have been shut out back-to-back games. So that's not great. This is a big fly out here to center. I don't know if Nathaniel Lowe's got enough. He cannot hit it 450 off the wall. That's a good record. Kind of watched the F1 movie today. No raging, how dare me. Don't really like baseball games. It's all good, Buck. Buck, do you like sports in general? Or nah?
Ball 1, no strikes.
And, somebody may have subscribed or resubbed or gifted a sub. I saw the lights flashing. Or maybe it was Caden's follow that was delayed. But hey, Caden, how are you, buddy? Yeah, it's kind of a crazy stadium, right?
Now batting, left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
So earned run average is 336 on the year. Yeah, I mean, it's my opponent picked the stadium, not, of course, not myself. I'm trying to rack up PXP to get this national team finish.
Here you go.
Finals, got good cards. You got Lindor and Soto for Joey. Yeah, the Mets have a pretty good theme team, right? Lindor, Soto, Santana, of course, Carlos Beltran if you do live series, which is a lot of work. I just got there myself this week.
Ball 2.
I can get Chipper to chase. Alright, we'll grab that one and through 4 up 4-1. Love watching sports. That's awesome.
Leading off for Anaheim, the catcher, Gary Carter.
And Gary Carter up the middle. Gary Carter was one of my favorite players back in the day. Frank Thomas, not your typical leadoff man, but we got him here. Do I think the A's will be buyers or sellers at the deadline? There's absolutely no reason to buy when you're like 15 games under 500. So sellers possibly. Not a whole lot to sell on the current roster. But we'll see. Slow grounder. And lead runner is out on a fielder's choice.
Hey! Ball 1's the count. Hey!
Just a bit inside. Messi pitching really bad. Would you want Luis Severino back? Severino's whining a lot in the media right now. Yeah, the Mariners should give Cal Raleigh to the A's. Come on, Tyler, use your head. 5 minutes in the gulag for suggesting that, Tyler.
Leading off for the Diablos.
You're from Michigan. Favorite team's the Tigers. Tigers are having a great season. I didn't know J.K. Simmons was a Tigers fan. The A's radio guy Johnny Dosky. He noticed he was at the game, the first game of that series. So he left the radio booth, walked on down there, and asked him if he would come up and do some play-by-play and talk to him and Chris Carey, Harry Carey's great-grandson. And sure enough, final game of the series, he came in and held out.
Chris Taylor.
Let's see. Can never be this chill as me. Every time you play, you rage. Pitchers, maybe. There's, I think, the number 4 guy in the organization's in AAA right now. Tyler, thanks for following. How's your day, Tyler? Oh, we loaded up the throw, but it's a bad load up, and we'll get it in the third. Probably because you're being annoying, so we'll mute you on this one too. Let's see, favorite NFL is the Lions, and the player is Aiden Hutchinson. What do you think about the Lions this year? Is this the year for the Lions? What's going to be different for them?
Now batting,
Will this go on Game Pass soon? I hope not. I really don't think the game belongs on Game Pass, unless PlayStation Plus is getting it for free too. Especially PlayStation Plus, honestly. Because it was weird it was on Game Pass for like 3 years when it's a Sony-produced game. 49er Empire in the house. That Empire crumbled back in 1996. Hasn't been the same since.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
How optimistic are you for the 49ers this season? Alright, we got a perfect throw. And we'll get him at the plate to end the inning. Little throw dot. Yeah, we're running theme teams. It's Nationals right now, Preston. Lions are taking it, says Buck. I don't know, dude. I feel like the Lions are paper tigers right now. He was good on the Mets. Die-hard Chiefs fan for Bryson. Who's your favorite Chief of all time? So I think one more hit with Frank Thomas. White Sox will be done. We're grinding the Nationals. And then we got Brewers and Marlins to sort out. So 4 technically to get all the color storms, I believe. How's your day going, Preston? Welcome back to chat. You're a Giants fan. You're glad that you guys got Jackson Dart. Hey, Diaz, thanks for following. Just underneath it, just a little late too. The James Wood card feels nice to hit with. Buddy with no display name, thanks for following. He's going good. Got back in town. That's why you're gone for a little while. Oh, Tony Gonzalez is a good throwback, Kansas City Chief. So how was your time out of town? Would you like to go back out of town? I'm assuming it was vacation, but it might have been for work or something. Tony Gonzalez was a really good basketball player for Cal Berkeley. Teammates with Jason Kidd way back in the 90s. Do I think Neighbors is going to do the good this year? Possibly, man. I don't know if it's going to be Wilson, Winston, or Dart, or whoever throwing him the ball. I think the Giants are still going to struggle. I don't think the ball's the guy. So I think Neighbors may be okay individually, but I think they need a regime change in New York. If it were for my team, if I was the owner, I think the Samara family owns them, right? I think I would clean house. Out here it's 126. How about for you? Oh, Antron Randall was fun. Need offensive line. Justin, thanks for following. How's your day been, Justin? Pedro and Big Poppy. They were teammates for a while. He's ready for the 4th seam, but we'll get him out.
Now batting.
Why are you up so early? Did you wake up early or you been up all night? No, I mean I did not have a fun day, but it was just kind of a normal day. I did stream for a little while, Preston. We streamed Coffin Wars, so it was
0-2.
yeah. I mean, it was like MMA in a coffin, and one guy's grappling, trying to keep the other opponent from escaping. So we had that through Creator Sports Network. I streamed it to Red and Purple streams. Purple Speaker and Finn, welcome in, guys. How are you? Yeah, wish I would have streamed it to TikTok, but I'm afraid of streaming anything that's a little too violent, real life stuff to TikTok because of you know how the platform can be. So you got a car cruise Saturday. Got to get some sleep for a buck. What's a car cruise? Keep tapping. Yes, please keep tapping. 100,000 likes and we'll open all my packs. Plus, I'll go and buy a vault pack for you guys. Streamed UFC once and you got banned. Well, at least I have the rights to stream this, Preston. I'm assuming you didn't have the express written consent of UFC. However, you might not have gotten in trouble with UFC. You may have gotten in trouble because it was, you know, all the other stuff. Yeah, your trade was ridiculous, Tyler. So hit the road. Go warm up the bacon grease, Tyler. Tyler's a troll. Let's see. Just can't sleep. So it's just little cars cruising up and down the road doing burnouts. Now, do you guys have permission to do it? Or is it a car cruise until the cops show up type of thing? Because I know there's like car shows, right? And they park the cars, pop the hoods, and everybody admires, you know, whatever vintage vehicle it is. And there's people burning out in parking lots, which is kind of a different thing. We're playing MLB The Show 25, buddy. How's your day going, Nick? Well, no, you can't comment at all because now you're banned on both accounts. Okay, so it is legal. What Buck's doing? Buck's not causing any problems. Hey, what's up, Xavier? How's your day going?
Now batting, the third baseman, Chipper.
All right, Pedro is just getting into the yellow. He's got Chipper, Piazza, and Chris Taylor up. So let's go with Ben Joyce.
Now pitching, Ben.
Hey, what's up, Cookie? How you been, buddy? What's up, Unc? Left the stream, you're tired. It's all good, man. My favorite MLB team, the Athletics. How about yourself, friend? Big fan of 24. You still playing 24? I haven't been on 24 in a minute. Haven't slept in 35 hours. Traveling is rough. Dude, that's a long time to go without sleep. Do you feel exhausted or do you feel like delirious? Sometimes I feel kind of delirious. You know what? I turned it off, Dark. If you get a chance to read the mod Discord section, you'll see why. But yeah, the overlay's on because that's like what displays like the notifications and what have you. But the chats are off for right now. Preston's feeling delirious. What's up, J-Dub?
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Depressed Angels fan for Bryson. Who's your favorite Angel, Bryson? One of my other Angel buddies is listening to their chat. Yeah, I try to update there if there's going to be any changes, but I know, you know, if I don't ping everybody, you may not see it, and I don't want to always be bugging you guys. It's kind of like a little minor change for a bit. Let's see, Logan Ohopi. Logan's a good answer. Depressed Yankee fan. You guys beat the A's today. Probably going to beat them Saturday and Sunday, too. Let's see, your all-time favorite obsession is cars ever since you were a kid. What's the one car that you wish you had in your car collection, Buck? Like if you could have anything. I hope not. I'm an A's fan. Would like to see some more wins this year, even if we're not going to the postseason. I imagine your Yankees are going postseason. What happened to Chipper there? The pine tar on the fingers made him not be able to throw it, I guess.
Ball, that's in.
Appreciate all of you guys that are liking. More likes is wonderful. It's going to lead us to a big pack opening at the end. He's been complaining. He did it again now that they're in New York. To the New York Post. Or excuse me, not to the New York Post. New York Times. Yeah, I did see it. I didn't actually watch the segment, but I saw that the boys stopped by MLB Network. I mean, I think it's still Carlos Beltran's probably the best card. Dream car is a 70 Chevelle, 454 big block. Hey, Xavier, I thought you were already a subscriber, but I appreciate it, Xavier. Everybody please sub if you're in the red platform. A stadium's a stadium. Exactly. He knew what he was signing up for, Joey, because he took all the money knowing they were going to play in Sacramento. Now he's whining about there's no air conditioning, there's no this, there's no that, there's no whatever. And it's like, dude, you wanted the 600 million the A's gave you, or excuse me, not 600 million, 63 million the A's gave you. Mod section, Dark. Here's Uncle Jesse Chavez. And we're down on strikes. Mike Cameron. No, the A's have had a couple massive losing streaks. I'm pretty sure the Angels have a better record. Sigma, thanks for following. How's Skibbity Riz Toilet this morning? I love Mason Miller. Mason Miller's very nice. Met him at the game. Sent some autographs for my family. I hope he stays with the A's for a while, but I could see them trading him away because they may prefer to get a starting pitcher or a positional player to hang on to. Brantley, did you even follow the stream? You're coming in here trying to be the main character, Brantley. Asking, go up. Did you subscribe, Brantley? Where's your subscriber badge? It shouldn't be locked for you, Dark Spectre. Let me ping you there. Although I may have messed up, but it should be where everybody can access it. Brantley followed. Brantley, when did you follow? I don't remember. Let's see. Jennifer, thanks for jumping in. Who's your favorite baseball team, Jennifer? Let me try to ping you there right now.
For the Athletics, the left fielder, James Wood.
Ball one.
Bump, 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 bump. Hey, Dark, I think you're right. I think for some reason I had the roll wrong. Now I'm going to ping you in there. So you can catch up with all the drama.
That's ball two.
All the drama on the purple platform.
2-1.
Joe asking, will I play co-op with you because you follow? No. Sorry. No to Joe, no to Brantley. I don't play with followers. I don't verse followers. I don't play friendlies. We may once in a blue moon do a subscriber Sunday where you guys, if you're subscribers, could jump in and carry on some co-op or something. Surprised people ask as often as they do. Kevin, what's happening? Welcome in, Kevin. Let's see, White Sox fan. For who, man? Who's your favorite White Sox? Hey, Brantley, don't worry about it. You're not going to be around here to chat anyways. Go warm up the bacon grease, Brantley. Actually, have your mom warm it up. You're all good, Joe. Yeah, but I could tell Brantley, like, he didn't even say hi or anything. He was gonna be one of those kids. What do I think about the Cards? You're from the Lou. I don't know. I'm not a big Cardinals fan. I did like it, you know, to see them have success when Mark McGwire was there, but a long time ago. I'm neutral on them. I do like Sonny Gray, and I know they're playing some decent baseball. Hey, what's up, Steve? Xavier Hooper, how are you doing? Dodger fan for Kevin. Who's your favorite Dodger? Yep, was definitely trying for that main character energy. We got left switch right. Let's go with Androlas.
Now pitching.
Yeah, it's fine, bud. Nobody cares. You don't have any money anyways. Speaking of my codes, those of you that are not broke trolls, you can use creator code DF for Gamers Ups, for Smack and Seeds, and for Control Freak. Hey, Joe, thanks for hanging out.
Ball, that's low.
Oh, Otto Kemp. The throw off the mark, trying to get the speedy runner as we were in motion, and I thought it was going to be, you know, at 12 o'clock, or excuse me, at 6 o'clock, whatever it is. Straight up over the defender's head. That caught me off guard. Hey, what's up, Tight Spot? What's up, 7-6? Or 7X? You cannot. No, we're not playing friendlies. I just told the other guys no. It's going to be one of those days. Nothing but main character action. But yeah, no friendlies, guys. Bryson, thank you for the rose. This is the Danielle Freak stream. This is not the come join the stream and let's spend 3 hours in the menu adding each other and setting lineups stream. You got to keep swiping to find that one. That's somebody else. Yeah, exactly, Joey. And then, you know, I get tired of getting asked. Sometimes I'm probably a little more sarcastic about it than I should be. You know, I appreciate having a viewer, but if the viewer's not content with the content, then what type of viewer are they? No friendlies. Yes, an unfriendly stream. Can I pin the comment? No. We can time you out though.
Now coming into pinch hit, Ozzy.
Let's see. Just got Scott rolling yesterday. 2 cards away from Ted. 75K, and you only got 50K for Steve. You're very close. Bach, thanks for the share. Love the shares. Love the likes on the TikTok side. How's work treating you, Tight Spot? It's a pretty good high swing. We are going to run it down, and we're going to double him off, and that's the old ball game right there. But I had that one above the strike zone frame. I think he's going to hit it that well. All right, GG's. 1-0 with the national team. Hey, what's up, Ramirez? How's your day going? Yeah, thanks, Stark. Need to get Bobby to get to Beltran. Colson, welcome in. Did you switch the name or are you on your other account? Hey, haters gonna hate, man. Keep making accounts to get banned on them. It just drives up our engagement. It's all good. All right, we got Ruiz and we got Benintendi. So now we're going to put those guys in the lineup. Try to get them parallel 1. And then we will try to get some more packs. All right, so that was quick. We got done with the Nationals quickly. Now we go to the Fighting Fish. So we want to maximize our fish intake here. Playing Ruiz and Benintendi is going to hurt that a little bit. Want to make sure all our color storms are finished. I think I'll put Benintendi as DH right here. Oh, good going, Tight Spot. I do have Skeens. Yeah, they're still supporting, right? Yeah, exactly. It drives up the views and it's different chatters and all that stuff. At the Whataburger drive-thru is Mike. All right, Ruiz and Benintendi are going to be 1-2 lead off, and then we'll go Marlins the rest of the way. That Stowers card is probably pretty good. We'll hit him a little higher. Who man knows what we're talking about, but, you know, it's water under the bridge. Just like a troll that lives under the bridge. So we don't give them attention. They just get sent to the streets to warm up the bacon grease. All right, so we're fixing up the Marlin theme team right about now. And we are multi-streaming. We're live on Purple and Red and TikTok streams. I haven't been good with Eckersley, but I do want to get him paralleled. Yeah, we don't really need to get into that discussion here, Tight Spot. You know, while we're live. Yeah, hey, trolling is alright. I think trolling's okay if you're, like, good at it. Try to make people laugh. I think an excellent troll is somebody that you don't know if they're trolling or not. They're saying stuff that's a little bit odd, but they're not, like, getting way out of whack. When somebody just comes in and just, like, is obviously hostile, like, you're going to get banned. You're not going to get attention, and then what was it worth? All right, so here's the packs. Plus, if we get 100,000 likes, I'm going to go into the vault, and we're going to spend 100,000 stubs. 100,000 stubs are going to get spent for 100,000 likes. Yeah, it's obviously trying to copy one of our buddies here. All right, so we'll buy a vault bundle if we get the 100,000 likes. So keep tapping if you're on TikTok. Let's go Marlin theme team, and then we need to do the Brewers as well later. So here we go. Try to take it to Colorado. Let's see, you're finally playing sports. What sports are you playing, bud? Alright, let's see. It's going to be a Max Meyer game, so it's going to be good hitting for our opponent, probably. No, not much of a boxing guy. Maddox, who's in your profile picture holding hands with you there? Any suggestions on getting stubs doing quests? I think Diamond Quest is probably the fastest way, Steve, if you're not going to sit there and work the market constantly. Derek Jeter for GOAT. For who, man? TikTok, keep on following, sharing, and liking. Hopefully we get to the 100,000 likes. Everybody that follows or subs or sends a gift drives up the timer. More time, more taps, and more packs. Last pack opening was tremendous. Maybe we can exceed it this next pack opening. Maybe tonight. Ooh, I thought I rang him up. Speaking of Jeter, he's in the batter's box for my opponent.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ramirez Pro, OTX, is it Oxtavan? I'm not really sure how I should pronounce that one. Thank you guys both for tapping. Hey, what's up, Idaho Mike? He's got a pretty good command of the strike zone. He's not chasing here, really. We'll chase in slightly, and we'll get out of here. So it might be a good opponent.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 20.
Yeah, same here. I'm not a big Jeter guy.
Wood.
Night's good. So far, so good.
Ball 1.
What you doing this weekend, Mike? You playing the show, or are you going to be busy doing other things? We are now on the Marlins theme team. We got through the national theme team really quick. Probably because I pitched, what's his name? Jordan Zimmerman a lot.
Joe Adele.
So I probably didn't have a lot of work there. Hey, what's up, bro, Flo?
Ball, that's off the plate.
Roflo, did you happen to see Severino's comments about pitching in Sutter Health Park? Or playing in Sutter Health Park? He was throwing all kinds of shade when he got back to the New York media. Hey, what's happening in Bucks and 6?
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 5, Corey Seager.
This is kind of early for me. I mean, I didn't get on too late. I mean, I blame him because he took the money, you know, and now he wants to complain about it. If he was a organic player, or if he was a guy that signed in Oakland, planning to play in Oakland and got moved, I would have more sympathy for him. I think he wanted the Mets to give him the same deal the A's did. Yeah, it seems like he's trying to angle his way out of there, is my feeling on it. So I really don't care for Severino. I feel like he's kind of like just going through the motions in those Sacramento games too. Now, he may be giving his very best effort, and maybe it's just a psychological deal, but, you know, other pitchers don't have an issue out pitching him. He has crazy home away splits, though. Like, he looks like he's a pretty good pitcher on the road.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
So you got Roflo,
Benintendi.
tight spot,
Ball,
and
inside.
Dark Spec to have joined. Oh, I haven't looked at the new Diamond Quest. Tell me about it, Idaho Mike.
Hey.
I didn't care for any of today's content. You know, the A's got missed with today's content, so I haven't checked out the Prime Packs and all that. So far, so good. I played one game with the national team, and I got Ruiz. off that one game, so I don't have to use them anymore. Now I'm on to the Marlins, try to get their Color Storm, and then I need to get the Brewers done, and I'll have all the Color Storm players. I got to get everybody P1 for the packs, but we're just racking up the packs. We got Beltran the other night. Cool, thanks for jumping in. How's your day going? People are tapping and not napping tonight. We love it, Maddox. Let's see. Also, never blame guys for getting the bag. Just hate on Severino when he's taking money from Fisher. Oh, I don't mind the players getting paid, but I just think acting like surprised Pikachu face, like, oh wow, I didn't know I was going to be pitching in a minor league facility. Like, come on, Lewis, you knew what this was. You got overpaid to come to the A's because they wanted to pretend they're a legitimate organization, and he wasn't going to get that money elsewhere, so he can't be, at least in my mind, he can't be upset, like, oh my god, I didn't know I was going to play in a AAA facility. Like, you knew what you were signing up for, big fella. You're playing football this year for Ramirez. Ramirez, what position do you play? Most of the pitching staff, it looks like that, Sally. Yes, the A's home park factors are pretty rough. I think we have the highest run average in Sutter Health, for those that still playing the A's. Only behind the Rockies. I think the Rockies have like a home run average at like 6 something, and the A's are like 5.89 earned runs per 9. Get the prime packs, but the Diamond Quest took forever. 2 mini showdowns took forever. You did pull Veritech. Oh, the Veritech looks like a good card. I didn't know you could pull him out of the Diamond Quest thing. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding.
0-1.
Yeah, the park factors are crazy there in Sutter Health. No foul ground makes that park worse, too. Because balls that would be out in a normal park, especially would be outs in Oakland, you know, the batter gets to stay in the box. BD4, what's up, buddy? You're going to play edge, left outside linebacker, and defensive tackle. Hey, very nice. What's up, Life? How's your day going? Took forever to finish. Getting some rough throws for this Marlins team. This is game 2 on the night. Yeah, the first game we played the entirety. I think I put 4 up in the first inning and didn't score anymore, but was able to pitch through it. It was oddly Pedro Martinez versus Pedro, but I was using the Nationals gold card. I was able to pitch okay with them. I'm firmly an all-star right now with these theme teams. Hey, what's up, Jose? How's your day been? At the moment, we're down a run, BD. I got the advertisement logos with the red platform there. We're also streaming there if you guys want to subscribe there. And we're also on the purple side. Thinking about buying Trey Turner and Billy Castro. I will rip a vault pack if we get 100,000 likes tonight. 100,000 likes will blow 100,000 stubs on that vault pack. So I can get Jackson Holiday and get back 30,000 stubs. But who knows, man. Maybe we'll get really lucky, too. Chance, my day's good. What's up, Chance? Jose, do you have any fun weekend plans coming up?
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, what's on happening, Mello? How's your day going? Spamming the like button. We love it. If you guys got any friends showing online, please share the stream with them. They can come help join the tap team. Mello, I'm good. You pulled Trey Turner out of the chase pack with 50 packs. Oh, good going, Anthony. I got Maurer the other day. I also got Schwarber. Glad I sold the Schwarber right away because he's let off a lot of stubs now. This guy's hitting pretty good against Max Meyer. We may be in trouble here. Might get PCA, live tray, and a bag of chips from the vault pack.
Now batting, right fielder Joe Odell.
28 years later at the movies. Oh, nice. I was thinking about maybe checking out one of the family films. There's a few of them in theaters right now. There's like Lilo and Stitch, the How to Train Your Dragon Life Series remake. And there was one other one that we haven't seen yet. So we may go to the theater this weekend. I'm supposed to stream tennis, but I'm not sure what day I'm supposed to stream tennis. Or if it's both days over the weekend. I think I may have to pull Meyer. Maybe I'll try one of these other Marlins pitchers. This guy's just teeing off on Max Meyer. But that's what you get on the theme teams, man. It's like, not every theme team has a good pitcher for you. We could do Perez. Perez has good pitch mix. Let's see if we can at least slow it down and try to rally back. And if we get ran, we get ran. I remember when Uri Perez had a Future Stars card that was kind of a meta card. Can you pull a Tawny from the pack? I don't know. Your friend said he pulled a Tawny. I don't even know how that pack works. I know it's one vault card. Is it one vault card and one live series or something? My guess is it's going to be a stub loser, but it's entertainment for you guys, and I'm not going to lose so many stubs that, you know, we don't get some back. Yeah, I got him in my main lineup, Idaho Mike. I've been enjoying him as well. Let's see. So Roflo says he made 100,000 plus stubs flipping Lawrence, thanks to the flash sales, then the stub sell. Pretty close to Teddy ball game now. Roflo, you've done a heck of a job staying on top of all the collections this year. Yeah, Wilson is pretty good. You pulled Castro out of the chase pack, and you've had horrible pack luck. If anybody wants to grab that Jorge Polanco, he's super cheap right now. If somebody's like newer to the game or has a budget, that Polanco is a good card. Scooble is he's mowing through my Marlins lineup here so far.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
Well, consider this, Roflo. I mean, I stream the game 3-4 hours a day, most days, and I have been since it released. And I only got to Beltran yesterday, so I think you're doing a good job considering you're, you know, you're going out, you're scouting the games, you're doing all those things, and then making some free time to play the show. I think you've played in a very efficient manner to have those collections done. Mike gets to Texas and then he turns into a bandit suddenly. Hey, thanks Idaho Mike. Diamond Quest been huge for Roflo. How is that not a home run? Stowers got that card because he hit an opposite field homer off Mason Miller. I thought that was way gone, but it's off the top of the wall. Don't be celebrating to the dugout, dude. You need to go in there and lift some weight.
Ball, that's out.
So TikTok and everybody, TikTok got a little quiet. Here's the question of the day. Would you rather go to a movie or would you prefer to see live theater? That's our question. I'm more of a movie person, although live theater is really cool too. Let them know, Donnie. Anthony, thanks for following. For not tapping or napping, movie all day for Jose. Movie 100% for Roflo. Movies for BD. Live theater, Idaho Mike is more sophisticated than I am. I feel like I know way more what to expect going to a movie theater. Give me the movie. Theater's fun, but it's an event, says Alec. I don't know how many movies I've gone to in my life. Probably somewhere between 50 and 100. I know it's a large range. But I've been to like 1 or 2 live theater things. So, I don't know all the etiquette and whatnot. I'm uncultured out here. Adjust this chair. It's one of those chairs that has like the 5 rolling legs at the bottom. Or the legs with the wheels. They're not rolling legs. But sometimes it gets sort of jammed in weird here to the desk. The desk has a leg like in the center of it. So I feel like I'm too far away from the monitor. Hey, what's up,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
BD? What would I prefer? For what? For the movies? Let's see. Do they count? No, they keep counting. I think they stopped counting towards the like-a-thon thing, though, unfortunately. But yeah, all the likes count towards the 100,000. I don't know why there's a like limit on the like-a-thon crown deal. I think it like has like a cooldown on it if somebody had like an automated thing that was tapping or something, Joey. Thanks TikTok for the 44 followers so far. Could be a triple digit type of day. We'll see. Alright, down 5. We're looking for some Marlin PXP. Who do you consider the worst professional franchises in sports? Like, give me your big 4. Give me one for every league, if you have an opinion on every league. I'd say the Utah NHL franchise because they were just the Arizona Coyotes, and that was a disaster. I would say my Athletics are probably the worst major league franchise. NFL, I don't know for sure. I feel like the Panthers are kind of terrible. the Panthers owner throwing his drink on the opposing fan a year or two ago from the press box. Luxury boxing really looked like treating opponents like peasants. NBA, maybe like the Wizards or the Pelicans are up there. See, Alec doesn't want to see the results. Rockies for Joey Smith. I'm sure there's an argument for a lot of other teams, but yeah, what do you guys think? So Roflo's breaking it down. He's going A's, Jets, Yetis, Pelicans. BD's going to go Mariners and Cowboys. I'd have to pick a bone on both of those. I think the Mariners are at least a team that attempts to play decently, and the Cowboys are a huge money-making franchise, even if they're not winning Super Bowls anymore. But you may not care about them making money, but I don't think they're like terribly ran organization. Joey says Colorado Rockies and New York Giants, and he is a Giants fan. They're poorly ran, says BD. Let's see, Chappie's going Rockies, Saints, Wizards, and the Ducks. The Mariners are your favorite franchise that tries to win 54% of their games, says Roflo in Purple Chat. I was looking fastball, but I didn't think it was the fastball of the hand, so I bailed out.
1-1.
Yeah, the Browns could be in the mix. They've had some decent seasons of late. They had a huge misfire with the whole Deshaun Watson deal. I feel bad for Browns fans because, I mean, that Raven franchise ended up being right on the cusp of greatness as they left. And then the expansion Browns have been pretty rough since. Mariners just don't have enough bats. They never signed the big names. How do I feel about the Steelers? I don't think they're one of the worst franchises in sport, which is our question at the moment. I don't know how Aaron Rodgers is going to do. Rodgers, Metcalf, and Tomlin's going to be an interesting grouping to have them together. Art Modell, biggest sports villain for Alec. NYG for life. I'm guessing he's a Giants fan. He just followed in. We'll be friends with Joey. I'll play Madden when the new Madden drops, Tyler. I don't usually play the games around the clock. Around the calendar, excuse me. White Sox, Sharks, Hornets, Cardinals. Yeah, that's not a bad list, Anthony. You're mad DK left the Seahawks? I mean, the Seahawks traded him. They didn't want to give him the huge money extension. RIP, Pickens to Dallas. How do I feel about the Rams? You feel like they're going to win the division? I hope not. I hope the Rams fall on their face. My disdain for the Niners is up there, as you know, Jose. But Rams are just behind them. I'd rather see the Cardinals get it. But he squared up Perez. This Marlins team is rough. I'm missing the Phillies and the Nationals and some of these better teams that I've just been on. Oh well, we're going to get our Marlins player though. My basketball team, I like the Warriors. We also don't like Trolls, so Trolls under the bridge, drinking bacon grease.
Ball 1.
Let's see. I am Has. How's it going? Yeah, we're doing Color Storm. That's exactly what we're doing. We got a couple guys to get P1, and then we got a couple guys to still earn. We're almost to the end of the Color Storm experiment. Some fun games, but it's not been great for my win-loss record. Yeah, and if that happens, I gotta eat a hat, Mike. I don't want that to happen. Let's see, most underrated franchises. Chappie's taking it the other way. He's going Patriots, Spurs, Kings, Rays. I don't think anybody underrates the Patriots. You may find people forgetting about the Patriots another 5-10 years from now, but the Patriots, I don't think, were underrated. Spurs were kind of an underrated dynasty, I think, because of being in such a small market and having superstars that were not particularly boisterous, you know, like Tony Parker and Duncan and, you know, Ginobili and all those guys. But I mean, that's just my 2 cents on it. See, just got another Color Storm guy today. I think it was Jeff Hoffman. Yep, Hoffman from Toronto. I keep forgetting to order them, Grand, and then I see it and I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it after stream, and then I fall asleep. I got to get on it. Because once they're here, they're going to be in my tummy really fast. Hey, what's up, Rylan? How's your day going? Oakland A's don't exist anymore, mister. I'm an Athletics fan. They no longer represent Oakland, though. They're out in West Sacramento for now. Patriots being underrating is the take to have, says Roflo. Hey, everybody follow Grand. Grand is going to hound me until I buy these chips that he told me I need to get. They are from his area out there in Pennsylvania, and apparently they're just fire. I'm going to order some of the barbecue ones soon. You're all good, mister. Yeah, no, I just want to clarify. Because I would prefer they were still in Oakland. I will settle for Sacramento. I'm really against Las Vegas. But what can you do? I don't own the franchise. Day's just starting out for Rylan. Rylan, what's your plans for the day? You have any anything fun on the agenda? Late swing there with Stowers. I mean, I don't know that you can call us an underrated team when they're like the third worst record in Major League Baseball or whatever they are for the A's. I appreciate the compliment, though. The young players are fun. They'll probably keep the young guys for a bit because I'm sure they're trying to at least look like a legitimate Major League franchise and not trade away all the youth again until they can get into the Vegas Stadium, if they do. They're currently looking for investors to help them fund the gap between the money they have and the money they need to pay for that park. So, yeah, there's a lot of fun players on the A's, but they're not playing winning baseball or doing much of anything to win. Roflo says, you could call the offense underrated, but that's about it. Shout out to Denzel Clark, says Mike Plays Games. You're excited to watch Chase Burns. Chase Burns looks like the real deal. So anybody tuning in right now, we're doing Color Storm and we're doing the Miami Marlins. This is one of the rougher teams. I did lock in Raleigh Fingers for the Brewers last night. I had enough Brewers to exchange in the team affinity thing, so at least I have the Joel captain when we do our Brewers team. Favorite teams are Reds for Ryland. Most underrated franchises: Thunder. Before this year, Broncos and Diamondbacks. Are those some of your favorite teams? That feels kind of random, BD. Respectfully. The pinpoint stopped pinning there for a minute. I was not leaving it at the top, but thankfully we got away from giving up a big blast. Nice play from the second baseman there. So we'll get an out. It was a web, Jim. Perez is pumped up. Most underrated you could think of. That's all good. Mike has a baseball savant obsession, and it's with Denzel Clark. Yeah, that was a little sports interaction. BD. If we were playing with our Diamond squad, we'd be playing a bit better. So 5 minutes in the gulag for being obnoxious. Alright, Junior Camarino being obnoxious. Blasted that deal. Uh-oh, we're getting a replay. I didn't replay my web gym on him. No. He stopped. Alright, I think we're just going to let Perez eat this game. Because we still need to rock through these Marlins for a few more innings here. I don't even know what that is. Tight spot. Oh, we got the other one. Yeah, the guy's making he's making throwaways, pretending to be you other guys. T-Falk, welcome in. I've caught every single one except for that one. My bad, BB. Definitely somebody that likes to warm up the bacon grease for his mom. 30th pick for the Sharks. Well, I don't have a Macklin Celebrini jersey, so I'm not going to get a Ravensburg one. Oh, the guy, here's what's happened with him. I kept asking him what was going on, and he said he was having some adult beverages, and he put the address and zip code wrong into the label maker. Claims he no longer has his business, but he was still going to send it out. That was like 3 weeks ago. I think the guy was just a flake. So T-Falk, who's your favorite player? Yeah. Some trolls have nothing better to do with their night than help us with engagement. Yeah, I don't think he's going to come through. So it just is what it is. I probably would have roasted him, but you know, I gave him my address to send the jersey because he looked like he had a legitimate business. His business is more monkey business than anything. But it was weird because he was like, oh yeah, I shipped out the jersey. I also sent a framed or not a frame, but I sent an autographed 8x10 of a different player as well. Yeah, adult beverages, lost business, quite the leap. But yeah, he just made it sound like he got out of the sports collectible business, and maybe he did. I imagine it's very flooded for these guys to think they're going to do pack breaks or jersey sales or anything like that.
2 strikes.
I guess the Pokemon collecting world is crazy right now. Hey, I have some good games, I have some bad games that we're playing with Beam Team, so we'll, you know, what do you expect? Braxton, welcome in. Braxton, who's your favorite Major League Baseball player of all time? Lawrence Butler actually threw you a flat out in Globe Live. Somebody told me a similar story about him in Houston, I think. Acuna, not going to lie. Acuna is a great player. Xavier, welcome back. TikTok, if we get 100,000 likes, which is a big if, but if we get there, we will do a massive pack opening, and I will buy a vault pack for you guys. So keep on tapping. What's happening, Where? Thanks for following. Here's Benintendi from the White Sox. I definitely rank my A's the worst Major League franchise, but yeah, White Sox are pretty bad too.
Ball, that's in. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3.
I thought I had a good rip at it, but I think it's slammed underneath. BD, Maddox, Anthony, thanks guys for being on the tap team. So I should have tennis this weekend. May triple stream that one. Of late, I haven't sent the Creator Sports streams over to TikTok, so you guys might see me doing tennis reaction tomorrow or Sunday. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do as far as the dates on it. Who's everyone's favorite tennis player of all time? I probably would go Chris Everett and Roger Federer as my 2 favorites, men's and women's.
Joe Adele.
Gotta be Fed for Alec. I became a big Fed guy when I found out he was best friends, or supposedly best friends, or really close friends with Francesco Totti. Reshmed, he preferred to go to the movies than the theater.
The third baseman.
Miles Garrett?
Corey.
I didn't know Miles Garrett was a tennis star. Just playing with you, Braxton. Agassi for Reshmed. Agassi, yeah, quite a character on and off the court. He's great at marketing himself. Kind of had a resurgence late in his career too, when you weren't seeing tennis stars necessarily play as many years as he did.
That's ball 3.
Hate being on the phone. So much harder to talk sports for Mike Plays games. Yeah, sometimes when I have to step away from being in the office to run stream off my phone, it's a lot more of a hassle. Alright, this guy is taking it to the Marlin theme team. Gotta go Tom Brady for tennis. He's probably decent. Alright, we're just gonna let Perez eat this game. Good or bad. You get mercied, oh well. We're in cores, so it's not impossible that we couldn't put up, 3 or 4 for the next couple innings and actually rally back too.
Leading off for the A's.
Where's your stats to back that up, Mike? Yeah, give me 35 minutes for baseball reference to load so I can type.
Hey! All 1's the count.
Preston Wilson, he is the Marlin captain. He's going to hit the grounder and be out on the head first slide.
Now batting.
I know they say sliding into head first is not the move. Clorox, welcome in. Yeah, Martina Navratilova had a tremendous career. be honest, I think I've not watched more than an hour of doubles tennis in my lifetime. I mean, maybe it was on the TV when I was a child or something. I didn't pay attention to it, but never have really got into watching the doubles matches. Even like in the Olympics and stuff, I don't recall watching. I probably should though. Loco, thanks for following. How's your day been, Loco? Mike says double tennis kind of boring, but he likes watching singles. All right, not the rally we're hoping for there for this Fighting Fish theme team. We're 52 followers down, looking for 52 more and beyond. The likes are coming in fast and furious. We got a shot for the 100,000. If we get it, I'll open every pack that I have already, and I'll buy us a vault pack for the community's enjoyment to see if we can profit off a 100,000 stub pack. I can't believe there's a pack that's 100,000 stubs. I'm actually really opposed to that in the game, but hey, entertainment's entertainment. My day's been great, Loco Dad. Who would I bring back on my favorite MLB team? If we could clone Mark McGwire and watch him go through his career again, I would definitely bring back Big Mac. If you mean somebody that's currently still playing, oh boy, the A's could use some pitching. Maybe bring Sonny Gray back to the A's. Probably would go Steve Largent as my favorite player of all time.
The second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Big unit or Big unit or Randy Johnson. That's smart. Big unit or King Griffey Jr. for Reshmed. Sonny was lights out tonight. Yeah, I'm a Seahawks fan.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Yeah, McGuire is my favorite player.
Garcia.
Grew up in the Bash Brother era, watching him and Jose, and of course they reacquired Ricky and all those guys. That was great times for A's fans. It's probably the reason I still pay attention to the franchise is for the memories of what they used to be, not what they are now. Do I watch baseball movies based on a true story? I definitely have over the years. Hey, BRB, welcome in. Am I from Washington? Nah. Alright, so opponents got us in mercy rule danger. We got to get 2 to keep the game going. If it's a 7-inning game, it's fine. This guy is hit very well off of these Silver Marlins pitchers. Huge Cardinal fan. I was disappointed when we traded him to St. Louis, but I was happy he got to reunite with Tony La Russa, and of course he had the great years there, 70 homer year, 65 homer year. Of course we know now he was performance enhancing, but yeah, I still enjoyed watching him all those years.
Now pitching.
It's early, I think, on that Stowers swing. Yep. And I didn't adjust at all to that one. Hey, what's up, dude?
No balls, 2 strikes.
What you been doing? Alright, we'll pop that one up. Yeah, I'm good, Ryan.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
So you're hoping Cal goes for 60 plus this year? I keep thinking he's going to drop off, but he's having a good run, honestly.
3.
You know, I think he would have had a really good career without it, because he said he started once he was injured. I know Canseco had a different story, but as far as we know, he was not doing anything wrong when he hit 49 home runs as a rookie, which at the time was a rookie record. And he took the last weekend off because of the birth of his son. So I think McGuire could have still had a pretty good career without doing all that stuff. But I mean, I don't think he's hitting 70 homers probably. Hey, what's up, Sergeant Landry? Thanks for the heart me. How's your day been, Sergeant?
3 balls.
Everybody's good out this way, Ryan. What you been doing this summer?
Now batting.
Do I like U.S. Marine movies? I mean, it's not as interesting a topic for myself as I would be for, you know, based on a true story baseball movie, but sure, why not? Do I think he's juicing or using a torpedo bat? I mean, the torpedo bat is not something that you're hiding, right? A torpedo bat's not like a modified bat with tennis balls jammed into it. I don't know if he uses a torpedo bat or not, to be honest with you, with Cal Raleigh. I doubt he's doing anything he shouldn't be doing, but maybe he is. I mean, I do imagine there's still a subset of players that are doing things that are against the rules, but I've heard that you know, the people that manufacture these performance enhancers are a bit ahead of the game too. So, you know, maybe he is, maybe he isn't, but I wouldn't accuse him of anything. He's been a pretty good player since he got into the majors. So let's see. We got 38 standards, 7 ballin' is a habits, 8 headliners, and a crescent moon. Plus, if we get 100,000 likes, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to hit buy pack, and I'm going to blow 100,000 stubs for your 100,000 likes TikTok on this vault bundle thing. So hopefully we hit Trey Turner or something crazy. You hit square to view odds. It doesn't even tell you the odds. But I think the show has really lost the plot having 100,000 stub pack in here. I know it's got good stuff in it, but still. We'll do it anyways, though, for your entertainment purposes. We are going through Color Storm. Here's the current lineup, which is not much of a lineup at all. We're using the Marlins theme team. We got Benintendi and Kybert Ruiz in. We need to get the Marlins guy. I forgot who it is. I think it's Edwards. I'm pretty sure it's the Xavier Edwards has the theme team guy. And then we need to go over to the Brewers and acquire that Color Storm, and we'd be all set. As far as the Marlins, let me make sure there's not a better out of position guy I can jam in here somewhere, because that lineup is woof. Augustine Ramirez could play first. Should at least be on the bench. Yeah, Ramirez would be better than having Myers here. I made a couple of shifts once I acquired Ruiz and Benintendi, so Ramirez gives a little bit more bop in the bats. It's 3 hours difference, Aiden, so it's 2:19 here. So we're 1-1 on the night, just kind of treading water, maybe even slipping a little under the surface currently. So who cares about ranked record? We want all the packs. So he does use a torpedo bat. I mean, everybody can use a torpedo bat if they want. So I wouldn't use that as a knock against Cal Raleigh. But yeah, 100,000 for a pack is ridiculous. And there's stuff like Jackson Holiday's summer card. It's like 30,000 stubs, so you can take a 70,000 stub bath in it. If we do, we do. Pack tray out of your third chase pack today. 3rd time's the charm. You bought the 100K pack twice. Well, tell us the results, Anthony. Are you winning, son, or is it going the other way, Anthony? First time you got Kyle Schwarber, second time you got nothing. Like, you had to get something, Anthony, right? You just don't want to tell us what it was. It was something bad. That would be such a troll thing. Oh, the vault's empty. Like Al Capone and Geraldo Rivera back in the day. Nobody's that old in here to remember that. But, yeah, you can get Willie Castro. You can get a lot of those different cards out of that vault. Let's see. Idaho Mike, he bought 2 55K packs. He got Judge and Tatis. He could not believe it. Out of the flash shell. Speaking of flash shell, that ball's gone in the flash Castro, blasting it out of there. Shades of MLB 21 team affinity. Alright, here's Santander. We know this guy can hit the inner half pitch. I was thinking, alright, we got Edward Cabrera to bail us out. Shades of the 21 affinity. At first, I took that as a joke about the price of the packs, real quick, because 21 was so good about all the, you know, the affinities and all the great cards we got just from playing the game. No money spent style. And then I realized you meant it about Cabrera. We're a long ways from 21 these days. Yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Yeah, it may not have been 21 level. Yeah, that's true. Right, Terry Pendleton. I know Pendleton got a new card today. He was an early season favorite. That new one with the Braves might be a nice one.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
He's got Christian Yelich in there. I'm going to be using the Yelich card after the Marlins are done because we need the Brewers as our last color storm. Man, I haven't watched many Brewer games for ages.
Ball one.
Hey, Xavier, thanks for hanging out, bud. You never told me if you liked Marine movies.
That's ball two.
He was asking me in the chat, so curious how he feels.
One strike.
Yelich is touch early. He's going to fly it out to center. All right, Xavier is a Marine movie fan. If you ever get a chance to watch the movie based on Audie Murphy's real life story, he stars as himself. You should definitely check it out. It's an oldie. I forgot the name of it. Maybe the Audie Murphy story or something like that. It was supposedly the most decorated soldier, I think, in U.S. military history. It was in World War II. He was a Western actor, but he also starred in some war films. Yeah, definitely an interesting story about his life. I have, yeah. Sutter Health is really a nice time out. I understand people not wanting to support the A's, and you know they don't want to have a major league experience in a minor league park. But yeah, the players are accessible. The staff is pretty good. It does lack some shade. You know, it's definitely not the Coliseum. They should have stayed in the Coliseum. But it is what it is, and I'll enjoy some games there until they're gone. If they're gone. I mean, who knows that Fisher's actually going to get the steal completed. I would love to see him sink a lot of money into it, have it collapse, and get forced to sell the team, and have somebody move him back to the Bay. Yeah, it's a nice minor league park, and they upgraded it some. I think they spent like $10 million in preparation for the A's coming in. They should have bought some of those cool zone misting fans that they have at college football games on the sidelines. They should have bought some of those for Severino and for the opposing players. All right, so it Skeens on the other side. Because that was one of Severino's complaints, that there's no air conditioning in the dugout. I mean, seriously, I don't know how they don't have some type of fan system in there. Oh, I thought we smashed it with Benintendi, but not quite enough. I mean, the Oakland thing's a long saga, but just to answer the direct portion, because I typed out this explanation to a Detroit Tiger fan on the MLB Reddit today. They came to the point last year where they were negotiating if they were going to extend the lease, because the A's were trying to move to Vegas. So they go to the table with the Oakland city officials. Sheng Thao was the mayor at that point. And I want to say Oakland was asking for like $80 million for 3 years. It was something like that. It was quite a bit on the extension of the lease that they wanted. Or they would have settled for keeping the A's name and the A's colors in Oakland, kind of like the Seattle Supersonics did. They blocked the Thunder from becoming the Oklahoma Sonics. So when Seattle re-expands, they'll be the Sonics again if they get an NBA franchise. And it looks like they will. Or they wanted to be guaranteed an expansion team from Major League Baseball. So, the A's kind of quickly said no. Sacramento offered to let them stay on the couch for free. The Sacramento owner of the River Cats is also the owner of the Sacramento Kings, Vivek Rambadad, or whatever his name is. He's one of the worst owners in the NBA. He's also one of the poorer owners in the NBA. But apparently his thinking is the A's could bog down in Sacramento, not get the Vegas stadium completed, and then he can try to spearhead an ownership group in Sacramento to buy the squad. So we'll see. But the A's did it for not having to spend any money in Oakland, is essentially what it is, and keeping their television deal, which runs through 2031. Bryce, welcome in. How's your day, Bryce?
The second baseman, Ryan.
Yeah, John couldn't afford to do a rebrand. I know Cavill threw cold water on that too, because he said, like, we're one of the oldest franchise. I think they're one of the original American League franchises, right? 1901. No way we would give up the iconic green and gold. Something like that in a statement that he did when he was still connected to the team. Promoting what, bud? Hey, what's up, Nathan? Great to have you in the stream.
Out.
Are you the guy that does the TikTok videos?
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
TikTok
number
shot for a
13,
creator?
Manny.
Yeah. Why aren't you followed anymore? Or is this a different account? And now, Dave Cavill working for Xfinity.
That's inside.
New account. Okay. What happened to your other one? Everything okay? I know it's sometimes TikTok can be odd over the audit stuff with accounts. But yeah, welcome back into chat. Hope you're having a great weekend. Nathan, what's your weekend plans looking like, buddy? Oh, that's good to hear, man.
Ball one.
Yeah, I was afraid you got banned on your primary or something, which wouldn't be great, you know, considering you had quite a bit of success. Halfway through on the tabs. What's happening, John? Dark Spectre, thanks for lurking.
Batting fifth, the second
Still
baseman,
here.
Otto Lopez.
Ball that's outside.
For anyone tuning in, we're towards the end of Color Storm theme teams. Currently on the Marlins. Brewers will be on deck. We can get through Miami tonight. We are using a few of the Color Storm players, too. Got to get them parallel one so we can accumulate the packs from those. Nothing planned yet. They asked you to work Sunday. Going to go make some easy money for Nathan. You sound like Kevin Durant, man. That's his Twitter handle. Easy Money Sniper. That's Nathan. Easy Money Nathan. See, been up since 3 for prize.
Ball that's out.
That's him. Easy Money Sniper. That's it, baby. Oh, man. That Stowers card feels like
2-1.
he's on the ball, and his swing must be on the slower side or something.
Aye.
I mean, we're on All-Star. I shouldn't be this late on the fastballs. See if we get another one here. Nope. Thought it was hanging, and I tried to adjust late.
Leading off for Pittsburgh,
Okay, so
the left fielder, Jason.
trying to give you guys some good games and also get all this parallel stuff that we need. Roflo, thanks for the likes on TikTok. Roflo multi-platform watching. That's a good swing. I hope it gets foul. It won't.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
How did they get that camera angle off the double? Zoom lens, maybe.
Aye. 0-1's the count. No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that's straight to the backstop. Thought it was going to be a hit by pitch. Not sure which is worse, but either one's good. Get the strikeout. I was looking to see if he was going to do the delayed break, but he won't do it for now. Yeah, Stowers is rough, dude.
Now batting.
Had a perfect swing with him to the left field corner. I think it was last game and didn't get out of the yard. What's happening, Max? How are you feeling? You guys are on TikTok's For Your page. Come on in. Please follow. It'll add to our timer. Everybody's tapping, unless they're napping, trying to get us to that pack threshold. 100,000 taps will open a vault pack. Might even do it again tomorrow if it's a success tonight. I have almost 200,000 stubs, so worst case is we get something and, you know, lose 70,000 stubs on it. Plus, we have a lot of other packs that are going to get open too, so those could be good. You never know what's in a pack. Rocking bronze Xavier Edwards out here, 69, nice.
Oh, 1's the count.
Dawn, probably because I was hanging out with your mom, and she told me it was nice to be nice to everybody else. Anyhow, she told me to let you know to warm up the bacon grease. and not to listen to her,
Not shortstop.
noises out of the hallway like you like to do.
Edward.
Hey, 69 Xavier Edwards smashing it up the middle.
Nope. Outside.
Joey Smith, thanks for the likes, Joey. Gunner, what's up, bud? Carlos Muro, thanks for following. He does sound like Androlas. Maybe it's Androlas on a burger.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, finally turned on the fastball, but it's a little too far inside. And we didn't get enough on it, just late. Gotta have some fun occasionally, right, BD? They'll break in eventually, Trey, and they should help you quite a bit. Just stick with them. Ideally start with the green precision rings, and if they don't feel like they offer enough resistance, then move up to the purple or the black ones. Awesome play from my opponents. Cool animation there. Thought we had a double down the line.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the designated.
Hey, that's nice. What are the Rangers going to send you?
Yelich.
That ball's foul.
So, Trey, if you haven't ordered your Control Freaks yet, be sure to use my creator code DF, and you'll get a discount.
Ball. 1-1.
You can also use creator code DF for Smackin' Seeds and for Gamer Subs. You can use code DYF when you guys download the Underdog Fantasy app. Code DFR20 for Manscaped. Code Danielle Freak for Seat Geek as well. We got you with all the codes. Gamer Subs. So it's kind of like G Fuel or Red Bull or whatever. Defense, it takes a bit because sometimes you're going to feel like your defenders are out wanting to sprint, so they do have to get broken in, but they break in after a couple days. I'm currently using the black precision ring and the stick extender. I mean, here's the thing, Snot. That's a funny name. It reminds me of American Dad for whatever reason. I think there was an episode where that was like a punchline. I'm playing with a Marlins team. I mean, I'm literally out here with bronze cards against squad squads. Why should I be getting upset about anything? Rofo, thanks for covering all the bases on the sponsorships. This is a perfect swing from Preston Wilson. I don't think he's got enough to get the home run. He doesn't even have enough to get the hit. So we're having some good rips, man. But Marlins got the pool noodles out there in Miami. They're working on their tan as much as they're working on baseball fundamentals. This is going to be a perfect line out. Oh no, we might get an infield hit. It was Bodge. Oh man, you'd be screaming over at the TV. You got to play on the monitor, Snot. Monitor will help you be a better player.
Now batting.
Had to get a bite to eat real quick, and you're back. Hey, welcome back, Maddox. What'd you have to eat? Otto Lopez, more like Otto out. Am I right? All right. Sorry, Otto. It wasn't his fault. Let's see. The Rangers said they'd be happy to send you some cards and some schedules and some stickers. Right on, Gunner. You're probably going to get some crickets from the Ace outreach team. They're all about Vegas right now. Grayson, welcome in. Actually, it's grandson Dylan. What's up, Dylan? But I don't even know what this one is. It's like a cheaper. Hold on, I always forget the brand name on this thing. And then my light's not that bright in here. Kurui is what this one is. It is a 1 millisecond delay monitor, gaming monitor, and I think it's 27-inch monitor that we're playing on. Happy about anything for Gunner. That might make you a Ranger fan. Yeah, if you can get a monitor with low response time, it makes a huge difference on this game. Because I used to play in my living room off my big screen, If you are playing on a big screen, definitely put it in gamer mode.
Now batting.
We're painting with
Lefty,
silver Edward
Jason
Cabrera.
Dominguez.
We're trying to.
Foul ball.
What if the Braves don't send you anything, Gunner? It's a little rough. Alright, we'll get the lead runner on the fielder choice. How many likes are we on TikTok? I can't see the like counter.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Okay, so we're beyond halfway. Gonna have to cry yourself to sleep. It's alright. It's okay to cry, Gunner. Okay, so here's Stowers. And he made a nice layout play last time to his left fielder. This time he won't have to jump out there. Augustine Ramirez stepping in. Thought it was going to drop like more in there. Try to lay off late. Just got the teal lights and a shortstop. He thought it was Trey Turner. Ended up being Michael Young. What's the Young card sell for?
Got him.
$13K. Ooh, I'm sorry, Maddox. I do kind of like the game trolling, like the old days when it would say American League center fielder, and you know get a little thrill, and then instead of being Mike Trout, who was the most expensive card back in those days, it would be George Springer. Used to call that getting Springered on the streams. Oh, you could just drop it in the lounge, Gunner. Yeah, that'd be awesome to see. Yeah, I don't like the light system kind of spoiling the overall. Like, I want to know the overall after the players rebuild. Or they can hit simultaneously or something. Although I know FIFA's similar with how their light display works on the walkout. Although I never really know what I'm supposed to be looking at on FIFA.
The first baseman, number 25, Anthony Santander.
No, foul ball.
Right down the line, just foul for Santander. Alright, we got at least 42 minutes left guaranteed. If you guys follow up, it'll add to the timer. If you are sitting there with $2.99 in your pocket, like half the price of a Starbucks, you can definitely subscribe or gift a sub and grab that timer up if you're on a TikTok stream. Some packs on Madden are like that as well. The animations are stronger. Yeah, that's true. Madden has crazy animations, man. Screen looks like it's breaking or freezing over. They definitely put a lot of time into developing all those. Hey, Alan, thanks for following. Who's your baseball team, Alan? See, it took you an hour. The Reds also told you to respond. Full name and address. You didn't just use a copy and paste and shotgun it to all 30 franchises? I would have just changed the address, to whom it may concern, at the Reds, at the Orioles, at the whoever. See, Alan's a Padres fan. Who's your favorite Padre, past and present, Alan? Loved some Tony Gwynn back in his day.
Ball inside.
Although it probably took you a while to chase down the addresses and stuff. Kind of get a swing and a miss over the top. Luis Roberts got other plans. He got all of it. And Drolis' mom is not happy about that. See, you sent an email that said, "This let me go. Copy and paste all these things. We're full." Gunner, I don't know what you're telling me. I'm sorry. I'm misunderstanding, Gunner.
2 strikes. 3.
Officially 1 card away from Adley. Get going. Hey, Pot Roast, thanks for the likes.
Leading off for the A's, the left fielder,
This means low pitch count. I don't think my opponent's throwing many balls. Mowing over my Marlin theme here. Dude, I remember Khalil Green. Yeah, he was pretty fun. Jackson Merrill, favorite current player. Good answer. Whatever happened to Khalil Green? Did he end up getting injured or something? And is that what cut his career short? I don't remember him being on any other teams besides San Diego, but he may have bounced around a little. All right, here's Herbert Ruiz. I'm looking fastball away and then pulling in. My timing was off. He had social anxiety, couldn't handle the media at times, from what Alan heard. Hey, good for him for realizing it and getting away. Still very cool that he made it to the majors despite all that.
Ball 1.
Hopefully he's, loving life wherever he's at these days.
2 balls, no strikes.
So the spin Benintendi card doesn't feel particularly good for me. I don't do a joke of the day. We do a question of the day, Gunner.
Count is 3.
You can always type exclamation point joke, and it'll send you a joke there in chat. Only on the purple stream though. I should set that up for the red stream buddies. Just wanted some pitches foul. Yeah, question of the day is this: would you rather go to see live theater or watch a movie at the movies? That was a good pitch. Was looking fastball and just hit the top of it. Let's see, little Diamond Quest here. While spamming some likes. Oh, now the joke's letting me down. Oh, there we go. Okay, it did get one. It may have had a cooldown on row flow. See, Anthony, J Money, thanks, fellas. Maddox as well. Appreciate the taps. We're working on Marlin theme team and a couple of Color Storm guys. For anybody that's just tuning in. So like, why aren't you using Carlos Beltran? Why aren't you using Gil Hodges? We'll use them eventually. Juan Soto's live series was my favorite, and then they nerfed him because he was off to a slow start. I don't know who my favorite is at the moment. Hopefully it's going to be the Beltran card. I hope I hit well with him. And now he's got 11 home runs in the month of June, so hopefully Soto goes back up, because I do like hitting with Soto a lot. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Androlis is into the yellow, but I'm trying to get 2 innings out of him so we don't pick the whole bullpen for the next game.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Surprised how fast I went through the Nationals, but I must have had more progress on the Nationals than I realized. I have pitched to the Zimmerman card a lot through there. We're looking for some fan cam excitement out here in Coors Field. It's kind of a subdued crowd there. Nothing too crazy happening. Oh, Jock Peterson's always a great swing. Yeah, James Wood felt good. I used him in that Nationals game. I think I had a couple hits and then went through him too fast. Jinder, thanks for following. Wouldn't be surprised since he went down last update. Could get a monthly award card. Yeah, that would make sense. Second break and pitch away.
1 ball.
Could also be because of the double PXP.
That's in. Ball 2.
Jinder, who's your favorite baseball player?
We got full count.
Good pitch there. Apparently we fouled it off. I have my game sound down pretty low locally, so I don't always hear the foul ball. And I chased up on ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Terry Pendleton stepping in.
Pendleton.
Ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
Need one more follower on TikTok to break 60 on today's stream. Just late with Pendleton. I'm looking for the breaking stuff and not getting it there.
Now batting,
There's Otto Lopez. He's got a couple groundouts in this game.
Lopez.
That's a ball.
See, JP Crawford. Oh, that's a good answer. Haven't thought about JP in a minute. I have a JP bobblehead. Oddly enough.
Ball 2.
Yeah, we'll hold up with Lopez. BD does as well. What's your favorite bobblehead, BD? I may have been thinking of Brandon Crawford. I may have misspoke.
Got him.
Used to have his jersey. Yeah, I was definitely thinking of the Giants shortstop. So I looked at it and I was like, oh yeah, I have that one. It was a giveaway here in my hometown because of like Junior Giants is connected to our little league system. And then once I stuck my foot in my mouth, I wasn't going to say anything until he asked. I was like, all right, nobody's going to be worried about my bobblehead collection too much. But yeah, I apologize to the Crawford fans. Bad throw. Guy got me with a nice munchies there. I thought lefty let Androl's face one more batter. Well, that'll take Androl's
Now
out.
batting, shortstop Willie Castro.
Yeah, a little munchies on me. Let's go to column
Now
A.
pitching, Danny.
So you have a Jaron Duran All-Star MVP one. It's pretty cool. Teacher gave it to you.
Ball 1. He's safe.
I like the Brent Rooker home run counter one that we got the other day. And then the Mason Miller exploding fastball is cool too, but I think the Rooker one was a little bit more well thought out. They had the variant for the Silver Slugger. You could get the Silver Brent Rooker if you're early enough. So we all picked the silver one in the family. But I did let the kids pick. They all went for it. I did tell them, like, hey, this one's harder to get. It's more rare, so they all wanted the silver one. Supposedly the A's had like 2,500 of those and like 7,500 of the non-silver ones. But yes, it's got a little counter. You can adjust. I don't know why it's got 3 digits. I don't imagine Rooker's hitting 100 home runs any season, but maybe if you want to do like the career count for him, or just have fun playing with it. But I kept them all in the box, so he doesn't lose his head. They can have them when they're old enough to take care of them. All right, we'll get the strikeout there from Colin.
Now batting,
It's Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Appreciate everybody on the TikTok tap team. We're trying to get 100,000 likes before our timer goes away, as we are looking to open all the packs that I have, plus go into the stadium vault and buy that 100,000 pack. Yeah, going for the career record with that bobble. Like Crawford too fast and too furious, so still third.
Ball, that's it.
Alright, Castellanos is going to be out. And down 4, looking to rally. And Coors.
Leading off,
And Kyle Stowers get us
the right fielder,
going.
Kyle Stowers.
And Stowers going to go through the 5.5 hole. And we got a base runner. Hey, what's up, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? How's your Saturday looking? Says, how about the Freeman play? I'm unaware of the Freeman play. What happened?
Ball, that's off the plate.
Break me down on the Freeman play. I'm assuming we're talking Freddie, but it could be Morgan Freeman. Don't make me bring out the Morgan Freeman impersonation.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ooh, tried to hold off, but went chasing badly.
Counts full.
And down on strikes we go. Not great when we're needing base runners. He made a great double play in the baseball game with the bases loaded. Tanner Scott is not really good, though, says Daniel Barry. Yeah, if Morgan Freeman comes out, then yeah, Chris Rock's going to make an appearance, too. Okay, Xavier Edwards kind of jammed up. Not jammed up enough for it to fluke in, though.
Now
Javier Sanjoha stepping in. So, you know what happened, BD? This is years ago. Used to stream, no camera, no mic, off my couch. And somebody came in and said I was the white Morgan Freeman. So that was like a stream meme for a while. Alright, so Sanjoa cuts the lead in half. Solo shot. We definitely need the home runs for the total bases and PXP and all that stuff. So I don't really do any impersonation of Morgan Freeman. I did do a Chris Rock one a long time ago, which was terrible. Roflo still remembers over in the purple stream. Now, here comes Matt Strahan. Hybrid Ruiz will turn around. And hit from the right-hand side.
0-1.
It was perfect. Perfect for our purposes, for a laugh. Let's see. Coming, or it's Con from NYC. How's it going, Con? Great to have you in the chat. For anybody just making their way in, don't know why you weren't here immediately, but if you're just making your way in, we're on the Marlin theme, and we're doing Color Storm still. Sounded exactly like the Spiral trailer. Here comes Dennis Eckersley. I am pretty bad with this Eckersley card. I want him to get parallel, though, for the A's theme team. 30,000 likes away. Tap, 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 says Joey. Joey, I appreciate your efforts on the tap team. I cannot get him to flinch with Evan Carter. These are both pretty good pitches. And Carter's got a solo shot if we aren't able to rob it. We're not going to get it. Hung that one a little too high on the curveball. Really thought we were going to do some of the swing on those sinkers, but they just were slightly off the plate. We're 38K away or 30K away. Either way, we can get there. We just got to drive that timer up. We need a few more followers. Help us out. A lot of action out here in left field. This guy's going to need a juice box when he gets into the dugout. Lee Severino said he'd buy for everybody since there's no air conditioning out this way. Malik BD, thanks guys for tapping. Here's Raphael Devers. Devers is like, you know what? He's throwing a lot of sinkers away to my fellow left-handers on the squad. I'm going to be looking for that ball. So Devers gets 2.
Now batting, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
They should trade Severino to the Giants. I think him and Devers would be happy together.
Ball 1.
Alright, got the late swing. We need 3 to pull this off. Perfect contact swing with Rod Carew on GOAT and Diamond Quest 83 mile/hour exit velocity. Man's one of the great hitters of all time. That's pretty disrespectful. I mean, I know it's a contact swing, but still. Mid-90s would be a little better. Benintendi appears to have the full hitter shift on, so I was trying to use third base line there. Really happy that Soderstrom dropped down a bunt a week or two ago down the third base line. Go for the base hit, you'll take it. Question of the day is this one, Brando. Would you prefer to go see a live theater or see a movie at the theater? So, like, do you want to see a play or do you want to see a movie? One's got actors. One's got actors on film. A smoked liner. Movie at the theater for Brando. Right, Terry Pendleton gonna get flipped around. Gagne definitely trying to vulture the save. Oh, Terry Pendleton. What did Terry deserve that for? Charge him out, Terry. Right, here's Otto Lopez. Do we have a lefty behind Otto? We do. Jesus Sanchez. He's got great contact against rightists, setting him up. Eject him. Yeah, get him out of there. Make him forfeit the game while we're at it. Well, Gagne's a little wild here. A wild Gagne has appeared. See, boss, it's good, bud. How's your day been?
Ball, that's outside.
Yeah, apparently we held up. I thought I swung. Kind of shoot that to left. Well, we shot it to left side, but not what we needed. And that one will get me. Dang it. Thought here comes the 4 seam because he threw a few off speeds, got us chasing in the dirt. Marlin theme, still looking for the win. Undefeated with the Nationals theme team. Marlins have taken us to the gutter here. All right, good game to our opponent. We're free falling on the ranking. Edward Cabrera P1, love that. Eckersley P1, Androlis P5. His mom's happy. Sanjoa up to parallel 2. Let's take a quick look at affinity. How are we doing with this Marlin grind? Got the Marlins and then the Brewers to finish up. We're at 60%. What do we need here, Marlin fans? We need 28 more total bases. We need 5 hits with Wilson. Marlin hitters is complete. We may have to get the Marlin pitchers in there. That will finish us off. So we're just going to keep pitching their bad pitchers. Maybe one more game to Xavier Edwards. I've done all of them except for Marlins and Brewers, and then we've got a parallel. We're going to need to parallel 4 guys. I got 2 in the lineup, 2 to earn, Edwards and whoever the Brewers color storm is. Let me show you guys the pack queue. And a bonus tonight, if we get the 100,000 likes, I'm going to buy a vault pack. So I'll open 38, 7, 8, and 1. Crescent Moon pack, maybe we get Bo Bichette. And I will also go into the vault and just donate 100,000 stubs for whatever the heck it is. Freelick is the Brewers buddy. I'm being informed from Roflo. That sounds right too. I think it is Freelick. Brewer theme team didn't look too bad. I think there's a decent amount of diamonds in it that I own on my collection. So yeah, we can start using our A's theme, which is boosted, or we can start playing with the meta squad after this is done. I mean, we can do whatever we want, right? It's a stream and it's for fun, but that's what we've been doing. No, I think you're right. I'm pretty sure it is him. Sandy Alcantara is down to 70. I guess Alcantara is getting rocked this year. James, it's 3 a.m. out on the west coast of the United States, where I'm at. How about for yourself, James? Oh man, I've been I've been sitting too long. I'm gonna stand a minute. We are streaming on this platform. If you guys want to join there, same name. Daniel Freak everywhere. If you're on TikTok or Red, if you got a Prime sub you're not using, hey, throw it old Uncle Daniel Freak's way. We're gonna face Catfish Hunter in this game. The Marlins versus the Catfish Hunter. Well, well, well. Looks like we're out to the Trollo grounds. Gotta love Marlin theme team out in the Polo grounds. Sandy's probably going to get upgraded. He's had 3 or 4 solid start stretch. 11:02 a.m. What'd you have for breakfast, James? If you guys are not tapping, you're napping. I know Joey Smith's tapping. Time for some munchies. It may be. Don't think these Marlins have a lot of speed. Levi. Thanks for following, Lee. Who's your favorite athlete of all time? What did they call that strip between the pitcher and the catcher? I know there's an official term for it. They used to have it in Comerica. Because Dallas Braden called it the landing strip. And the landing strip has a different connotation to it. I was like, come on, Dallas.
Ball.
Hey, what's up, Flying High? Let's see, we're going Pele and soccer. Great answer. Please follow Flying High if you yet to do so. My favorite athlete at all time is probably Steve Largent. As far as soccer players, I'd go Francesco Totti. I've got at least 2 Raider friends in the chat. Roflo, Flying High, what do you expect the Raiders to do win-loss record? Like, how many wins are they coming in at in your estimation? I'm hoping it's a 10-win team. Yeah, 7-10 might be more realistic. As much as I love Pete, they kind of have to get the winning culture developed there in Vegas. This is hit pretty well into the gap for Benintendi. We're going to get these runners moving. Oh, come on, buddy's got him with 0 wins. Gino in the playoffs is Flying High. That's what I'm looking forward to. Roflo can catch me outside. 17-0. Now you're doing a heel turn there, bud. Ooh, and Preston Wilson into the gap. My runner at third is not moving. Did the game freeze? Did my internet go nuts? The center fielder just disappeared. Oh, connection's gone. Wow, wow. Awesome. All right, we got to win right quick. No, he gets the win. How did this guy get the win? What in the world? I achieved a program June drop. Clark Schmidt. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for boning me, Ramon. All right, so that was a fun game. We were racking up some PXP, and then yeah, apparently we lost. Yeah, if you don't like that, you don't like MLB The Show. Old Dave Cavill back at it. 38, 7, 8, 1, and a 100,000 stub pack if we get our like goal. Raiders are going 1-16, says Brando. Brando, who do you have them beating this year? That was ridiculous. I didn't see any frame drops or anything through my streaming software either, so I think it was my opponent that dropped out. BD says they're going to beat the reigning world champions. Raiders over the Eagles for their 1 win. All right, so we're getting in the lower echelon of All-Star right now. This Marlin theme has been rough. We'll be at home for this matchup. Center fielder disappeared, and then we disappeared our points. Brando says the Bears. I think the Bears will be decent this year. TikTok, we gotta get the 100,000 likes. We got 20 minutes left. Please follow if you haven't. If you could subscribe, that would be splendid. It'll really drive the timer up. But if you got any friends showing online, you can share the stream with them. That adds a little time. If they come in and follow, that'll drive the timer up. We gotta get the 100K before the timer disappears. Let's see, had one last weekend classic where you won in 12. Box score after the game said it was tied, so the game didn't count. Wow. Weekend classic's supposed to be their prize jewel event, right? Speaking of prize jewels, did you guys see CM Punk's apology today to Saudi Arabia? Absolutely not, says Flying High. Pete Crow Armstrong, he's making a bid for MVP. That was an MVP swing, taking Alcantara to Pound Town off the bricks out there in center. Yeah, I'm not really much of a wrestling observer, but I thought that was interesting. It got me diving into the rabbit hole a bit about his previous comments, and a lot of people saying he's selling out for the bag. And that's very typical of the path of life, right? When you're young, you're rebellious, and you know you're all about whatever, and then once you get into your 40s, you're all about capital acquisition. So I hope he got paid well. CM Punk's the man. Did you see the comments that I'm talking about, Flying High? I don't blame him for getting the bag or whatever. I don't blame Dallas Braden for getting the bag.
One ball.
Different circumstances around Dallas, but if you're selling out though, you can just own it. That's how I feel. Well, that one's over our head. Alcantara having a rough start here. Oh yeah, we're on PlayStation 5. I'm sorry, friend. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't register that in my mind. There's Shea Bangaliers stepping in. It's a pretty good spin. Oh, so I tagged you in the Discord, but you may not have opened it or saw it because my Discord does have a lot of pings in it. So there was a post about it on the Sacramento Reddit. Somebody claimed, and of course this is secondhand internet comment, dude, claimed that Braden got into a fight with security on Saturday night and had to be calmed down or whatever, and that's what the origin of the whole Braden thing was. And then Braden was getting a ton of heat for going out to Vegas and being, you know, kind of a master of ceremonies for the groundbreaking thing, and that's another deal he's been complaining about or trying to make himself look like you know the good guy through his podcast and on his Twitter account. 30,000 likes away. We gotta finish strong. We need some followers off the Fort Year page. Yes, that was a claim. So I tagged you, and I tagged the screenshot in there in the lounge. We haven't had a ton of lounge activity if you wanted to find it. But yeah, they claimed Braden got into it with security. This person says Braden's typically a jerk to people that he feels are lesser than he is. He'll act really nice in different circumstances. I had the feeling the person works at the Sutter Health Park, but you know they didn't say as much, and they could have just been an internet knucklehead just saying stuff for upvotes. But it wasn't like there was a ton of traffic to that Reddit post, so I'll take it with a grain of salt, but I kind of believe it. Hey, what's up, Wills? How's your day going? Let's see. He's a wrestler. Why are we looking at him to be some moral compass? Get paid. You're not wrong, Flying High. Hey, what's up, Coffee Time?
Got him.
But yeah, that was a story. Got into it with security. I don't know if there's any truth to it. And some people thought it was related to the having to go out to Vegas and, you know, shill for John Fisher thing. But of course, the tweet came out before the groundbreaking happened. Coffee Time, any fun weekend plans? Do you have to work today? I know you were working a lot of Saturdays recently. Heading to work for Wills. Hey, what's up, QC? No label. Yeah, I should really try to allocate another co-op day. My buddy Flying High is in, and I need to play one with Flying High too. Townie was there, but yeah, they had Braden, Dave Stewart, and Raleigh Fingers were all in attendance. Not really sure if there was any other A's connection guys, but I saw Townsend. They were like live streaming to Twitter, and he was interviewing Stewart like, I don't know, 8:30, 9 a.m. and they were both sweating up a storm out there. I'm thinking, boy, this is not the optics you want, but I don't think a lot of people noticed it. Let's see, Obi-Wan, welcome in. Thanks for following. Not really, BD. If I do it, it's going to be a subscriber deal where the subs have priority to jump in. Not that I don't care about the other viewers. certainly do. But if somebody's, you know, spending money out of their pocket, you want to get them the priority to play a game with you if you're, you know, playing multiplayer with the community. Let's see. Offer now, going in at 2 a.m. Okay, yeah, I think I was watching around that time. I didn't watch a whole heck of a lot of it. I know Townsend was kind of saying like, oh, they need to rethink it and maybe put you in the Hall of Fame, not just the A's Hall of Fame. Townsend's wife worked with your mom. He was wonderfully nice to my family when we went up and asked him for an autograph. I just thought my kids might like to meet him. So, yeah, I do have a nice impression of him as a person, but yeah, he's definitely towing the company line. Getting tongue twisted here, but yeah, he's not there to be objective, and he's not. So how is Townsend's wife, Money Gold? You got any inside information? Used to give you free tickets all the time. Well, that's pretty cool. Circle change is nasty. It can be. For anybody tuning in going, God, stink. Okay, well, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I'm going to blame it on this Marlin theme team. These are not the best hitters or defenders through the lineup. We're going to grind them out. We're going to get the Edwards. Tomorrow, probably be on the Brewers, and then just get the Color Storm Parallels finished up, and we'll enjoy all the packs. TikTok, we can still hit our like goal. We're close. We need 100,000 likes. We got less than 11 minutes. If anybody can subscribe, gift subs, that drives the timer up. If you can share the stream, there's a little share arrow. If you got friends online, tell them to get in here and help us tap, and please follow. Hopefully they'll enjoy the stream too. She's a teacher. So, do you like the Townsend family? Like, are they fairly nice in person, or do you feel like Chris will just say whatever, you know, talking points he gets from Fisher in the front office? Because I kind of feel like he's like that. I do remember listening to A's Cast a few years back, and he was beating the drum that the A's should sign Matt Olson long term. So I know he at least has some opinions that probably don't jive with, you know, what the franchise is going to do. Oh, T-Boner, the Boner, he's sending us some likes. Thanks, T. Know who that is. And Rui's not able to get the throw out. Wife is nice, but you hate Chris, and he gave you tickets to the games all the time. That's tough, man. But hey, thanks for keeping it a buck. Why do you dislike Chris? Do you dislike his demeanor? Is it something that happened in real life? Is it, you know, being Fisher's caddy? If you want to get into it, if it's private, I mean, I get it. Roflo sending the likes. Boner sending the likes. Cat team needs to finish strong. Cat team started hot today too. But we can always roll the offer in tomorrow if we don't hit it today. Ooh, that's going to be a hit by pitch. Ran it too far into Griffey. What do you think about these silver cards? Are not quite the same as the diamonds. Alright, Langoliers, we're going to get him. Despite being a good running catcher. Hey, Money Prods, thanks for following. We need all the Money Prods buddies in here. Lights flash, timer goes up. We're chasing our like goal. We need 22,000 likes. Let's pick it up, chat. Roflo saying, let's go TikToking. Hey, thanks for playing the Fresh Balls redeem. And that reminds me to let you know, use my creator code DFR20 for Manscaped. Hey, what's happening, dog? Thanks for following.
Inside, ball two. Ball, that's low.
Jonathan's helping on the tap team. Thanks, Jonathan. And we did make it a longer stream. We started with 2 hours on the timer today. I went chasing. I was thinking, here comes the fastball or sinker in. Changeup was enough to fool my eyes. Fisher made you hate Chris. Yeah, Fisher doesn't spread a lot of joy to the world. That's for sure. Imagine an alternate world where this year Howard Terminal opened under Dave Cavill as the president. And, you know, Townie being a big part of Masters of Ceremony and everything. How much differently we'd feel about these guys. If only Fisher didn't walk away. Ladies man, hey, thanks for following. Lights are flashing for you, ladies man. Who's your favorite lady athlete of all time, since you're ladies man?
2-0.
Pulled Shohei out of the 100K vault. No way, Gilly. Don't get me excited, Gilly. We may open our 100K here on stream if we get the 100,000 likes. We got to get it before the timer goes away, Gilly. Yeah, the whole world would be different, right, if those scenarios had played out. For sure, walked away without a lot of rhyme or reason.
Leading off for the Boom, the second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
A lot of excuses from Fisher and his, you know, his mouthpieces. Mark Badane's now in the Cavill role. You're making a Rick talk about it. That's a new one on me, Gilly. I know it's an unfortunate typo. We got to get it before the timer goes away, though, man. The timer's running down. So please help on the tapping if you can. We're under 7 minutes. 7-minute warning, TikTok. Need somebody to save the stream. We need a couple of universes to make us stream all day. Oh, no, I was trying to chase after him. We stepped over him. Took until COVID and the whole stadium debacle made you realize strongly dislike the previous two commissioners. Yeah, Seelig really screwed things over, too, in a lot of ways. If they would have been sold to Piccinini in the late 90s, I think he would have been a good owner. Hey, what's up, Carne? I thought he was going to retreat the whole way. I've lost 2 pickles here. Not good defense. He would have been good. Obviously, Lakeup would have been good in hindsight, and even Reggie Jackson and his group, I think, would have been fine. I believe Reggie had the intent to move them out of Oakland. I don't know if he was going to try to locate to the Bay Area, like through San Jose, or what the intention was there. Let's see, Gamer, welcome in. People are napping. It is kind of napping hours. If we can make it a little deeper into the morning, we get that East Coast surge of folks waking up. Mello's helping. You guys can follow. You help the timer. If you're hanging out, please follow. It'll help the like goal. All right, we'll get Ozzy by a stride. It's a brutal leaning, but yeah, great to have Carne in here. Under 6 minutes, trying to close out the likes to open all the paths. Marlin theme team on the field. Not a great theme, but it's our theme for now.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Haven't seen anybody share the stream, but there's that little share button. You see even your friends online on TikTok. Send them in. Just unlocked. It is Frelick. How many colors friends have you done, Roflo? Or are you not worried about them? I think we're going to get a Kybert Ruiz solo shot, so that's good because it helps us towards his colors from PXP. Here's Andrew Benettindi. That's a similar looking swing. Not a really great PCI though. PCI check says it shouldn't have been a homer, but hey, we'll take what we can get. Also a colors for him, so that helps. Ruffalo's between 3 to 5 left. So you got light at the end of the tunnel too. Preston Wilson over the mound, so it's not a see you later, but we'll take the Wilson hits where we can get them. Terry Pendleton stepping up. And Pendleton with a perfect swing. Marlins are exploding. Got them all done for coffee time never again. Coffee time, are you not excited for them to do something similar for the All-Star Game stuff? Because I was thinking they may do it again. You know, get 150,000 or 100,000 affinity from every team getting an All-Star card. Like the base round ones. Otto Lopez with a hit. Bob Gibson falling apart here. I heard the new Brooks Lee is a really nice card. Somebody was comparing him to Willie Castro. I don't know though, Isaac. I used his whatever it was, like a gold card. I think it was a Topps Now card earlier this week because I was doing the Twins team. It didn't super impress me. So I've asked people for the opinion on Misa. Nobody's really broken me down on him yet. And then I didn't know about Ravensburg until Tight Spot told me that we selected him. I'm hoping he's a good complementary fit to Will Smith and to Celebrini. Stowers just missing it. Do you send your stubs and get Lance Berkman? It's totally up to you. Hey, TikTok, the timer's low. We're under 3 minutes. We need you to please kindly follow if you're on the For-Your page. That adds more time to our timer. And if anybody is feeling froggy for $2.99, please consider subscribing or gifting a sub. That's going to be the most bang for your buck. I thought it was good, Nathaniel. I think I was a little too far underneath it, but it must have been too high on the launch angle. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the voucher thing, Roflo. Yep. So that's probably going to push us down the path. My settings? I mean, no, I don't want to pause and get into it. I'm in a ranked game, friend. But, yeah, I'm just using no inner, no outer, 70 opacity, and you can see the color. I forget what they call it, cyan or something. And we're in strike zone, Nathaniel.
The batter, number 9.
Time bank's just too low to go mess around with the settings, he says.
Edward.
Two-minute warning, TikTok. We're trying to get the 100,000 likes. Buddies are tapping like crazy. We need new followers to add to the time bank. Go, go, go. Nathaniel, are you a follower? You probably are, but yeah, we need some time, Nathaniel. This will be the last game if the timer runs out. Let's see, we got Nathaniel following. There we go, Nathaniel. And Jonathan following. Tight Spot sent us a heart me. Thanks very much, Real Tight Spot. And a popular. Definitely helps a lot. If you guys didn't know, the heart me puts you on the TikTok team. And if you're not a follower, it makes you a follower. So we love those.
The right fielder,
but that timer's still slipping away. We need some more Nathaniels and Jonathan's jumping in. Who do you guys root for as baseball fans? Drop a Galaxy, JR? I don't mind if you do. JR is trying to get somebody else to do it. King kind of had the Midas touch, man. He mentioned it one day and it was like, bang, 3 Galaxies to it. But that was that day. Today may be a shorter session. I was prepared for a banger too. That's why I put the timer at 2 hours. Pretty good followers though. We're at 66. Right. Had the bunt defense and he was still trying it. Oh, I don't know about a lot of folks using the pitching settings. Maddox, you could do it. What do they say when you point one finger, 5 point back at you? Hey, JR with the heart. Thanks, JR. Timer, precarious spot, just over 2 minutes. How's the likes looking, fellas? I see a lot of you friends are tapping in there. Oh my goodness, John Smith. John off the top rope. All right, now we're going to get some packs. Thanks, John. All right, whatever John added was big. 85,000 likes are in, and now a Galaxy to extend us. John Smith hype. Alright, we should get there. Keep on tapping, fellas. If you're not tapping, you're napping. John, there's more allocation for subscribing than there is for gifting. Just so you know in the future. Although it's just slightly. There's like a bonus for subs. Because we'd love to keep the sub count over 50, so gifted subs are still an option. Not looking to gift horse in the mouth at all. Just wanted you to know. But yeah, John, big time coming up with the Galaxy. Everybody should drop a follow on John Smith if they haven't. Oh, and he got the hit and run to perfection. It almost backfired on him. Last ball I thought was fair, but then he rolled it just over the bag. This is a solid two-way player, which is huge for a center. Fast and physical. Ravensburg 6'5", right catching goalie, super athletic, was the #1 goalie, ended up being the second one taken. So it sounds like they kind of crushed the draft. What do you think about the Vlasic thing, Carne? Alright, so thankfully we get out. This guy had been getting away with some run cheese on me. Alright, so I'm going to have to put my stubs where my mouth is, because if you guys get us over the 100,000 likes before the timer expires, hopefully the timer doesn't expire, just keep following. But if we end up over that, then I got to open that vault pack. Dude, that would be sweet, Mello. I would like to imagine that.
Now batting, the
I'll be
catcher,
happy if the vault pack just breaks even, to be honest. So I'm planning on offering you guys the same deal tomorrow. Vault pack plus whatever packs we have.
Now
Hopefully we
batting,
finish up all the killer storms. John's loading up some roses for us. Thanks, John.
Benintendi.
Sounds like wanting to be certain we're going to get there. We will see. Goalies take some time to develop. Hopefully him and Askarov will battle one day. What do you think the ETA is on him being our starting goalie then, Carne? Like 3 years out is realistic, or is that too fast or not long enough? John, thanks for 39 roses. John single-handedly carrying this this tapathon. He brought the timer back. You guys are all tapping. Everybody on the tap team is doing it, but yeah, John's cranking the time up. Hey Reese, thanks for following, Reese. All right, we're pitching with Sandy Alcantara. If I can finish up the Marlins pitcher PXP, then we're done with the Marlins. We don't have to chase the total bases. So we're going to try to let Sandy go as far as he can. Hopefully. Could use that gold Robin in for an inning maybe too. I should have known he was going to stick with it. This guy's been bunt heavy. He hasn't had the best bunt animation so far, but got a good one there with Ellie.
Now batting.
Now we got to go with his speed. Definitely sad. He wasn't going to play every game, and he was breaking down. Definitely wish he was able to retire, but it's more cap than the Sharks can use. So see, I'm paying a little bit of attention, Carne. I didn't know about the Ravensburg guy. I've been curious for somebody to tell me about Misa. I asked Mike plays games and I asked Holy Five Hole, but either they didn't understand or they didn't have time to dive into it with me.
He's safe.
And it sounds like you had a really good read on both of them. Probably should ask JR, because he's the one that told me about the Ravensburg fella. Right, we'll get the out, but he's got the runner over. Opponent's definitely utilizing some small ball. Let's try to play for a strikeout here and go to some power pitching. He's got Ozzy and Mantle due up here. These been joys. Gilly, thanks for the likes. Roflo, thanks for the likes. JR, thank you. Definitely hard to say. Could be up in a year, a couple years, or 6 years. Is he that young to still have, that much time to develop? All right, he did drop the bunt down. I thought we would get him with a slide step, not getting a good bunt animation. I know they say if you pitch higher in the strike zone, you'll get a pop-up. Also, I didn't know if he was going to trust Mantle the bunt. I figured he would try it here with Ozzie Smith, and I would have brought in the bunt defense at that point. So we're all level at 4. We're fighting with the Fighting Fish team.
0-2 is the count.
Big Nate, thanks for the likes as well. JR, Roflo, all of you guys are tapping like crazy there. Still can't believe that dude from Rutgers asking for a trade after being the number 5 pick in the NBA draft. There was a really good Underdog Twitter thread about players that were drafted and forced their way out of whatever team drafted them. Like John Elway was drafted by the Baltimore Colts when they still were in Baltimore. Threatened to go play baseball until he got traded to the Broncos. Bo Jackson refused to play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Went and played for the Royals, and then he ended up going there. Eli Manning is a good one. I don't know if they featured Eli. I'm guessing they did at some point, but yeah, Eli wasn't going to play for the Chargers. Steph Curry didn't want to play for the Warriors. He wanted to play for the Knicks. And there was the guy that the Raptors drafted that, He definitely dropped an F-bomb there as he got selected by the Raptors team. But yeah, what's that guy's name? Ace Bailey? Seems like he's very irritated about everything. He threatened one team that he wouldn't report if they selected him in that top 5 too. Supposedly that wasn't Utah, but he's got to be in Utah by Monday, right? Steve Francis with the Grizzlies. I don't remember the whole Francis debacle, but I did see that get brought up a lot this NBA draft. Hey, Jace, thanks for following. Askarov right now is going to be the guy. They're looking for the veteran backup at the moment.
Ball, catch
I think it was the Sixers, says Roflo. Yeah, there's a few others. I should have looked through the whole thread, but it kept popping up in my timeline throughout the day whenever I would check and see if anything was going on. Not a bad swing from Preston Wilson, but it's not going to slice in for me. And because he didn't go to the practices at the Combine, because he thought they were a waste of time. I mean, if he's still the 5th overall pick, he's going to get pretty significant NBA guaranteed money, but maybe he could have helped his stock. So Ace Bailey refused to work out for the Sixers. That's probably where he didn't want to go. Either he's going to be an all-star out of the league in 3 years, an enigma, says my buddy Flying High. Yeah, that's probably right. Saw a lot of jokes about how Danny Ainge isn't going to care because he's not going to trade him unless he gets like 3 or 4 first-rounders for him. Hey, Gilly, I wouldn't mind. Had people encourage me to try to do voice work when I first started streaming, but streaming has been really good for me as far as the flexibility it offers, and monetization's been, fairly strong for not a huge streamer, but an established streamer over the last 3-4 years. Podcasts would be okay. I feel like the podcast market's very saturated. Would love to do like some live sports somewhere. Hey John, thanks very much for the Hartley. He was listed at 6'10" at Rutgers, but he was 6'7.5" at the Combine. I've heard a lot of guys are significantly shorter once you get them out of their basketball sneakers when they get measured. And some guys probably just exaggerate. Hung that one in there, and bye-bye baseball for Tim Raines. Hey, what's up, Noah Niles? So he's 18 right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, 21 to 24. I didn't know anything about his age or anything. Oh, Askarov's pretty young then, too. Just turned 23. The original Rock. He likes a certain type of candy. What's everyone's favorite candy in chat? But I hope he's, living sober and having a great life now. You want that 95 Veritech. The other Veritech was a masher for me. I like his swing a lot. I probably wouldn't mind that one. We got 10 minutes left to finish out our like goal. If anybody, subs or gifts, that adds to the timer. But certainly we'll have everybody to follow. If you're browsing, come on in. Let's talk sports. Our question of the day: would you rather see live theater or see a movie at the theater? Yeah, it just chased down a little too far on that sinker. Thought it was going to be like there. When I'm really on my game, I try not to hit in the dirt, the animation of the dirt, until I'm 2 strikes. That way I don't chase out of the strike zone so often. Oh, we hit it. Nice going, fellas. 100K. Let's go. I can't see it till you guys let me know. So even if the timer expires on this game, we'll go and rip our packs now. You guys got it before the timer went out. Big shout to John Smith for the Galaxy getting us a little extra time in here. I'm a little nervous on that 100,000 pack. And thanks to all of you guys for tapping. That was a lot of taps. To my understanding, if you can consistently have a lot of likes on your TikTok lives, it's supposed to help you with your algorithm drive. That stream and streams beyond too. I don't know everything there is to know. If I did, I'd probably have more success than we do. But I'm grateful for all of you that hang out. Pack opening time maybe after this game. But yeah, we're opening packs. We made it, maybe. Oh no! Don't do it like that. Javier Sanjoa needed a home run on that thing. That was ripped, but elevation sensation from Ellie De La Cruz. What was the exit velocity? 110 right into the glove. See, Carney looked at it right now. So goalie's taken in the earlier round. Should take 2 to 3 years. Later rounds should take 5 years or more through the NHL minor league development. All right, so Ruiz does get us the home run, and we'll jump on top. Fighting fish, fighting back with Ruiz and Benintendi.
Outside, that's a ball.
There's the elevation. Yep. We needed it, Noah. All right, so big pack opening incoming. Hopefully big excitement. Last pack opening was great. If you missed it, it's available on TikTok in the red platform in its entirety. Especially the last 5 minutes, definitely worth watching. Hit some big stub makers to finish up live series. Let's use Androlis for 3 batters, and then we can go back to the pin. Did the same earlier, had 108 to third base. It's like, what else can you do? You know, you timed it perfect, but that's baseball. Yeah, Androlis, keep an eye on him and his mom. #1 mama's boy in baseball. If you know, you know. If you don't know, don't look it up. Or look it up if you don't mind being grossed out. Just chilling on the couch. You're never too late, Cloudy. We're going to do a big pack opening here in a minute. Could be the dying embers of the stream, but you never know. You might get a sub train going over on TikTok and keep us streaming for hours too. Chapman Weiland, yep, he is. Ellie is on the base pass. Yeah, made it for the pack opening. How's your day been, Cloudy? Thanks for hanging out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ralph Dixon.
And we're gonna pick him off. Rolls did it for his mom. Opponent's tilted. It's been bunchy. Oh, he quit. Oh no. Way to get him to rage. I don't think I ever got the pick off quit before. Rating's terrible, but it is what it is. We played with the Marlins a lot. Ruiz P1, Benintendi P1. You guys just got extra packs, man. I wanted some packs for tomorrow, but now you guys got extra packs. We're working on Edwards tomorrow, and we're going to work on the Brewers theme team. If anybody needs a snack, besides this snack, sorry. If you guys need a snack before the pack opening, now's a great time. Or if you got to, see a man about a horse or Mother Nature's calling or any of that stuff, go for it. Because I'm going to put together the Brewers theme. It's our last Color Storm theme. We'll put Edwards in, and then we're going to open the 55 standards, the 10 Ballins, the headliners, and the Crescent Moon. Now that is wild, says Nathan. All right, one more time. We got to get the theme team going. All right, so what do I need to do? Let's see. Brewers. Let's get all the Brewer buddies in. Now we're going to put Contreras there, but here we go. Yeah, if you're in need of a snack, use Smack and Seeds and use creator code DF. All right, so we'll put Yelich in right field. Definitely need to see a man about a horses, Noah. Hoskins to first. Kind of easier for me to put him in these spots and then figure out where they can play and what secondaries they have. Paul Molitor. Loved Molitor when I was growing up. He'll be our shortstop. We're going to play Churrillo in left field. I had a good churro the other day. Not trying to make fun of his name. Just thought I'd share. Frelick may be on the bench. We'll see. So let's see. Contreras is going to go there. Play Turing at second. Mike Cameron. Almost was on a call with Mike Cameron this week, but he didn't make it in. Sam Frelick is probably going to be our DH. Let's see. We'll fill out with some more Brewers here. just so we can get the maximum brewer boost. Actually, I am, Jet. A little bit. Not a whole heck of a lot. What's up, Zach Attack? How are you doing, friend? Let's see. Let me get the brewer starters in. Boy, the starting crew looks rough. See, only one you haven't left is Guriel. I don't really want him. I think I have one or two that were in the family that got handed down, Jet. Oh, is this Gagne card a Brewer's card? It's only a 78, but yeah, Gagne should be effective. All right, so we'll make Raleigh our captain, and then we got to get the other Edwards in. So I got 20 Brewers. I can sub 2 out. Yes, I have the Paul Skeens card. All right, so we need Edwards there. Let's bat him lead off. This is for tomorrow. We're going to do the big pack opening. I'm just messing around so you guys have time. If you want to do anything before we get into packs. So let's see. Let's go left. I don't have Ryan Braun, no. I have not really spent any stubs on these collections either, or these themes thus far. Probably won't start now. So we got 2 righties back to back. It's not the worst though. Definitely have had rougher lineups to go through. And we can do 2 starters that are non-brewer starters. Probably prepare for when we go back to our normal lineup. So I'm just looking for guys that don't have energy so they can sit at the end of the bench and get their energy back. We'll probably pitch Peralta, Quintana, and Myers. All right, without further ado, or Freddie ado, let me clear the inbox, and let's go open those packs. All right, so tomorrow Brewers theme, and then we're done with Color Storm. We just paralleled Benintendi and Ruiz, so we don't have to play with them anymore. Timer's still there if you guys want to add to the timer. I would play some more ranked by following, gifting, subbing. That's only on the TikTok side. So here we go. Start with the standards and go from there. Vault pack at the end, Gilly. I'm going to buy it at the end. Remind me, though. Vault pack is a reason to keep you tapping and watching. Let's see. Jet West, welcome aboard. Oh, no, I don't have them handy, Jet. But yeah, Cherokee Tribe. I don't know why you asked about that, or what gave you the impression that I might be Native American, but yeah, I'm like an 8, I believe. I have some of the, they call them, Indian bowls, Native American bowls, as well. But yeah, none of that stuff's handy. Hey, what's up, Johnny Bananas? How are you doing? Yeah, not today. Maybe some other day, Chad. But it's really not content that I get into. I mean, usually we're here talking sports. All right, so somebody count the diamonds if we get one. Last pack opening was pretty good. Vault will get a diamond, right? 100,000 stubs, we better get a diamond. Yeah, great to have you in the chat, Johnny. I was on earlier doing some live sports reaction and Sky rated. So it's always nice to, connect with Sky and Sky's community. I think that's where I met you initially. So while I'm thinking about Sky, let's shout Sky out. Oh, hey, thanks, Rofel. I didn't think about doing it that way. You know, it's a bad pack when the players don't have a pitcher. They didn't make it to pitcher day and they just have the generic placeholder. Best card out of the Boss Innings pack. I took Nolan Ryan and then I sold the other one. I didn't feel like I was too enamored with Jeter, and I'm drawing a blank. I think it's Greenberg. Oh, awesome, Johnny. Yeah, those Coffin War matches were unique for sure. We're exactly on 69 followers on TikTok, so that's nice. Thanks, TikTok. If I finish at Brewers tomorrow, maybe subscriber Sunday if you guys want to play co-op. If anybody would want to play. Probably start out with a ranked game and then shift over. No, not yet. Coffee time. I think we're 15-ish standards in, and they've been pretty bare. But it just takes one, right? Just one pack with Shohei in it. Then we're good. You have a few arrowheads and a couple pieces of pottery. So, Jed, are you Native American? If so, which tribe are you? Sunday, yes. We'll set up a queue. You know what? Let me type it now. And the only person I'm going to put on the queue at the moment is Flying High, because he wanted to play the last time I did it, and I didn't realize he was politely saying like, "Hey, I'd like to play," and then I ended the stream and I felt like a ghoul for not doing it. So Sunday, I'll add you guys to the queue if you're here. But let's call it Sub Sunday, and I'm just going to put Flying High at the front of the list, and then everybody else that might want to play. First come, first serve Sunday. We'll just make a queue and try to get everybody in for like a game if you guys want to play threes. Because I should be done with Color Storm, and it's like, I don't have to play with the Ace team that bad. That's all good, Jet. I'm glad that you appreciate the history of the country and Native Americans to collect some stuff. Oh, I made the ad comment that I didn't make it a command. I think it's just Sub Sunday. Yeah, I'll fix it. So FH is for Flying High, because that's his command. Made it to World Series yesterday, about time. Oh, good going, dude. What? Tell me about your World Series game, Coffee Tom. All right, got Jackson Holiday. I do not want to see Jackson Holiday out of that ball pack. We got an outer space banner. 26 standards to go. Christian, thanks for the likes on TikTok. Just pulled Jason Veritek, the new one. That Veritek card probably is nice. I'd be tempted to do away with Cal Raleigh in my main lineup if I pulled Veritek. His dad, greatest day of all time. Funny part is World Series game was a freeze off. Went shopping, came back, and you hit World Series. Hey, that's not bad. Let's see, John won a 25-minute freeze off in the show last night. Crazy that we're still talking about freeze offs in the year of 2025. Let's see, you pulled Veritek and you sold him because you got Adley for Gilly. Yeah, how's the Adley card? I've seen some people kind of down on the Adley card, but usually I enjoy his cards. Well, these have been pretty rough. They can get hot fast. Lost your first World Series game off a walk-off for Cloudy. Those are heartbreakers. Is it Andy? No? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. The way that you have the name formatted. Thanks for following, friend. How should I pronounce your name, and who's your favorite baseball team? Granddad better than Adley. You love him. His swing is beautiful. He throws out 99 speed runners. Grandel. I realized it after I looked over. I'm like, who's Adley's granddad? I'm confused, man. Are we talking about Ray Boone or something? But yeah, Grandel's a player I love hitting with. Free outcome hitter, right? No, you're all good, Coffee Time. I can easily say how autocorrect got it. Oh, Aiden with the numbers mixed in. Okay, I got you now. Now it completely makes sense, but trying to solve it in my brain was not working. It's almost 4 o'clock here. I haven't slept yet. These packs are hot garbage, boys and girls, if any of the ladies are still listening. Come on, where are the diamonds at? Let's see, 1-0 final score. Gave up the no-hitter in the 9th, and then haven't trusted using Weaver as a closer card. That's brutal, Cloudy. But listen, if you're playing World Series games, you got to take it in your mind. You're already a World Series player. You just need a little RNG your way. You'll get it, man. I know it's easy for me to say until you have the banner. You may not feel that way, but you're there. There's not a huge difference between the players. It's just, sometimes the game flukes your way or goes the other guy's way. I mean, you lost 1-0. You just needed to square up a ball or two throughout the game. And maybe you did and got RNG'd. Hayden with the eyes looking at us. What's up, Hayden? Thanks for following. Wow, this was a rough run of standards. This is our last standard, and it is going to yield nothing. So headliners have 1 in 10 diamond odds. Ballin' is a Habits has 1 in 15. Crescent Moon, we're going to get a diamond there for sure. Your best is the pitcher from the Brewers. Pretty sure he's June Spotlight. Yeah, that guy's supposed to be pretty good. I haven't used him yet. All right, there's a gold card. We also got Supercharged Christian Moore. That's worth 50 stubs. Time for 10 packs in a pack. Yep, gotta love that. Here's Mason Wynn. This is your first year making World Series, so you're not stressing because last year you couldn't even make it out of pennant. You've gotten a lot better. Julio Rodriguez knocking on the door of Diamond at 84. Yeah, June spotlight for Nolan Arenado, right? It's 8 minutes till 4 a.m. here. I believe our timer has expired, so we're gonna go to sleep after we rip these packs. Still owe you guys the vault pack pull. Gonna do it again tomorrow. 100,000 likes. We'll spend 100,000 stubs on a vault pack. There's one diamond. Let's hope it's blue lights. It is not. It's a shortstop. It's not Jacob Wilson. It's Jeremy Pena. All right, so we get kind of a minimal diamond there, but a diamond nevertheless. Let's see. The Myros spotlight is broken. Just spams fastballs. Same as his card last year. Rofo, thanks for the command update. In love with the new Nolan card, and that's you struggling to hit with righties for Cloudy. I was hoping diamonds were going to strike twice there, back to back. All right, we got Spencer Schwallenbach. That's a mouthful. Last fallen is a habit. And it's Michael Harris. Okay, so 10 packs within the pack thing. Headliner time. Headliner 4. 20. Is 20 the most recent one? Yeah, Tony Perez is the most recent, right? It's crazy how much they ask for headliners, and those cards are not close to what like the chase cards and other things are. As far as overall. And I know overall's not end-all be-all in the game, but it's kind of wild. Michael Harris, best card so far since Coffee Time. There's another 20 headliner pack. Alright, so vault pack coming. I'm honestly a little nervous. Yes, we got the likes. We're going to spend 100,000 stubs Sour Patch on a vault pack, which is an insane amount of stubs in this game. That's the game currency, like Madden coins or whatever. Because I don't think you play the show, but we're going to drop all the stubs on this special pack here. That was part of the temptation, getting everybody going. And then John came through with the Galaxy, and everybody who just, yeah, collaborated to get us there. But we did make it to the end of our collection the other day, Sour Patch, and we'll debut Carlos Beltran soon. Gonna have to call me Don Bezos. I hope so. I'm gonna shut down Venice for the next live stream. Sour Patch, great to see you. Let's see, Stanton in live series, Corbin Carroll are the best hitters for John Smith. Oh, I should do this before the pack. That way we know which headliner we're looking for. All right, so we get a Diamond City Connect instead. Headliner 5 is Robin Yount. He'd actually be a great one to get right now because we're about to use that Brewer theme. Well, we couldn't talk him into existence. Kerry Wood or anyone else would be cool. It's not Kerry. Headliner 8, we're looking for Don Sutton on that throwback Topps card. Sorry, Patch, any fun weekend plans? Always get happy when you come in. You always bring a lot of comedy to the stream. Rafael Devers and the updated threads there. Good for Brandon Lowe. Or high. Alright. We got Hunter Renfroe. I didn't realize Hunter Renfroe was still playing. How old's Hunter? Oh, he's only 33. Alright, sorry, Hunter. You're not an old head like Donnie is. 14, Tristan Casas. And he's not there. The headliner's been a little rough. We still got 3. We're looking for the Stro Show or Tony Perez. Then we got the Crescent Moon pack, hoping for high series, and then on to the vault for all the stubs. Just hanging out with the family, I think. Nothing in particular is planned right now. Was looking at the movie theater schedule and thinking about if we wanted to go check out one of the one of the movies. So if it's light blue, we may have hit the rare round, and we didn't. So there's Diamond 2. Rofo was ready. It's Jason Giambi, the Giambino, but he's not going to fit my A's team because it's the Yankees Giambi. So yeah, not a lot of stubs, but a little bit. Seems to be climbing in price currently. Family reunion today. How many family members coming together approximately, Johnny? All right, let's go buy packs. I promise you guys we spend 100,000, and let's do it. Yes, spend 100,000. They do give you a little reminder. Hey, you're dropping 100,000 stubs here. This is wild. All right, so it comes with a chase pack, a premier pack, and a vault pack. Didn't really know what all we got from it. So vault, premier, we'll take pipeline past. I assume is still the best, and chase. Which order should I open these in? 16, we could hit Trey Turner. Probably about 50. So that's a pretty good family reunion. Whoever tells me is what I'll do. Premier first. Premier is what JR says. All right. I don't know which one's worst and best, honestly. Let's see. Left to right says cloudy. Premier, this is confirmed diamonds. All right, so Premier, and then you guys figure out if we're doing vault or the other one. So the other day, they told me pipeline passed, right? We should do pipeline passed, I assume, because at least 2 nights ago, it still had the highest value if you hit Schwarber. Okay, so let's do pipeline. All right, so chat's confirming. John was saying Summer. I know Summer's newer, but I think Pipeline has the highest in card. We did hit Schwarber the other day. Hopefully we can strike twice. So it's triple diamonds. We've got 5 diamonds on our pack count, and man, we need light blue. Don't like the pre-pack flip spoiler, honestly. That one's not light blue. It's going to be Bradley Singer, and on to the next one. Also under 90. Another starting pitcher, probably Singer again. And here we go. Oh, swing and a miss. I thought it was going to be Singer 3 times. I was like, you trolls. All right, so those will convert to some stubs. So Chase and then Vault. Is that the consensus or not? Well, we definitely don't want the Akon. Chase pack next. All right, Roflo has determined it. So last time I turned around and I told you guys type L or W in the chat. So I'm going to flip this without being able to see it. So W's or L's in the chat. Hold on, let me turn on my chat function real fast in case we get content to make. So, all right, I'm going to not watch while you guys watch. I hope it's good. I hope I turn around and see a bunch of W's here as my eyes make it over. Oh, I'm seeing L's. Mother trucker. It's Nathan Evaldi. Well, that could be pretty funny, though. So we may make a clip out of it. I'm not doing that to the vault pack. I need to look at the vault pack straight on. All right. That's not what we were looking for. Hey, what's up, sports and cards? All right. The best one we could get is, I don't even know. Trey Turner, right? I think it's who we're hoping for. No, Turner was in the other one. Turner can't come out of this pack. So whoever's valuable, right? We'd love to get Vladdy out of here. Wish me luck, boys and girls. Oh, man. Okay, is it multiple rounds? Or is it 1 round? I guess we went to Grom, yeah? Or is that it? Choice pack complete. Oh, wow. Is that how that works? Wow, that sucks. I thought it was guaranteed one of the Premier dudes. I didn't know you could get an 87 live series. So, hey, I hope it was worth it for you guys tapping and getting us there. But, yeah, I thought I gave you at least one of the Vault guys, because these are the ones that are featured. I don't think you guys can see it on TikTok because it's vertical. It's over on the upper right-hand side. But I didn't know it could give you 2 live series. So, there you go. Yes, refund the taps, guys. Everybody take the likes out of the screen. Let's see. It feels great, Mello. Donnie left wondering what happened. Yeah, no, I didn't really know how the pack worked. Certainly would not recommend anybody get it from the store. Not because my results sucked, but just because, whatever. But hey, streams are for entertainment, right? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have nightmares in my sleep, but we're going to collect 14,000 stubs so we can do it again tomorrow. So be ready to tap tomorrow. And if you're not tapping, you're napping. So Let me send you guys on a raid if you're in the purple stream with us. Yay, there's no bad luck. You were awesome, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. I don't know. I don't really know anybody that's on this morning. I'm going to browse the front page. I'm going to curate the front page and see what we got. See if anything looks interesting. Usually streamers try to do their very best stuff for the front page. Some dude's doing a just sleeping stream. I don't think that's great. All right, we're going to check out Project Zomboid because it reminds me of the Paperboy game. So we're going to raid 5 Shizzle real fast over on Twitch, and we'll do it again tomorrow. Hey, you guys have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Johnny, Cloudy, Coffee Time, Roflo, anybody that's lurking. Those are the names that are visible in my chat. Let's see. You're thinking about getting it. Don't get it. Don't buy this pack. It's a troll. Please be sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up if you're in YouTube, and TikTok buddies follow up so that way you can be here tomorrow for hopefully a better pack opening. I'm going to be like that goofy meme. I'm going to effing do it again with another 100K down the drain. But only if you guys are here tapping and getting us there. Bama, have a great night. Here we go on the raid in 3, 2, 1, and have a great weekend.